Niggas got to be optimistic,
yeah,
man.
Then Christmas time come up, we had technical difficulties, Valentine's Day. You always got to say the next.
Same way you like your women.
Holiday.
You're an expert in this type of shit,
Oh,
man.
I catch a shot this early. We ain't even intro yet.
I'm
I'm
intro.
lying to women. I ain't lied to Nan.
ESTG.
Oh, he got
Eastern
the new
Standard
ESTG.
Time G. What y'all talking about, man?
All right,
That's
some
the
people
drop
said
right
they was
there.
ready to sell some fin off this one.
You said what?
Sell some dog. He went crazy on this motherfucker though. Crazy.
Bro, the album was good. I appreciate the album.
I ain't gonna lie. I'd work out to it in the gym for sure.
I give it a 7 out of 10.
I'm not riding nowhere playing this though. I don't want to go
dropping.
speed. I'm going to go 12 over.
I'm dropping 60 on this one.
15 over.
You Robert, what now?
I'll drop 60 with this on
At the
in my
camp?
headphones.
If Bigger Than Life or Death was a 10 out of 10, this is like a solid 7.
Facts.
Like,
I fuck with the album though. Did you listen to it? Listen to the album?
I listened to most of it.
Yeah. Did you listen to ESTG album?
Not really.
I was on the way to work though. I can't like I gotta be in a going out mood or I
That's
gotta
what
be
I'm
ready to
saying.
go do something. I ain't.
I'll be busy, bro.
I can't cut this on and go do regular activities like go to work, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can.
You can do it, bro.
That's what I do.
You can do it.
You play basketball. I go and sit down for 12 hours.
Oh, so
can
you
do
play
it.
R&B in the morning.
I play
Bro,
R&B
I
in the
play
morning
country
too.
music and R&B in the mornings.
And I've
on
been
the way
on-
home from work,
Yeah.
I cut the ESTG on the way to the gym.
Yeah. I've been on the country music too though. It's just straight.
I just met this country dude. We was getting our visas at Walgreens, and I met some
Which
country.
one was it? Somebody we know?
No, his name was. All right, shout out to him because he had good conversation. His name was.
Oh, you downloaded the music.
Nate Barnes.
Nate Barnes.
That's like
Yeah.
a regular
Country
ass dude.
music?
Country music, yeah. He was in
Huh.
Walgreens. He was nice.
That's what's up.
He was
I
at
met a dude that-
Walgreens.
Yeah, he was going to
I
Brazil
like my
for
country artists down to earth.
He was going to Brazil for
You should
a
have said
concert or something.
the
Oh, okay.
kid Mason Ramsey. The one that was in the little Walmart. You know what I'm talking about? The
Who?
like, yodeling.
Ah, the little.
Yodeling kid.
Man, speaking of artists you run into, guess who I ran into up here? I ain't gonna say where, but I ran into up here.
Up
It was
here?
local. It was within like 3 miles of my house.
There's a local artist?
He's from Nashville.
Lido?
Nah, Trapper Man Dale.
Trapper Man.
Ran into Trapper Man Dale.
fuck with Trapper Man.
Yeah, bro. I seen him coming out. He was with somebody, and we passed. I was like, "Hey, bro." I said, "Anybody ever told you look like Trapper Man Dale?" This nigga said, "He said, yeah." I said, "Are you Trapper Man Dale?" This nigga said, "Yeah."
I don't know why he would ask a question like that though. Like
He's tough, man.
He cool though. And I we dapped him up. I was just like, he was cool though.
he one of the only niggas in the world that got their haircut. You know it's him. When you-
for
when you
sure.
say
That
that.
motherfucker stood out like a
It's
motherfucker.
not a Boosie fade, but
Nah,
it's
bro, it's like a little mini high top. I don't know what it is.
It's
bro,
a Trapper
but
Man
it's a
fade.
Trapper
yeah,
Man
that's
special.
what it is.
Man. Well, yeah, man. Welcome to the X and One show. We got one take on the boards in the back. We got a Dub Beezy right here. He's still fucked up behind that Inter Miami and Nashville game.
Yeah,
B Will, Trail, and AP special guest, friend
Yo.
of the show, Alex Poythress, man. We're gonna dive right into it, man. We're gonna talk to AP, get some questions for him. I know Austin got a lot of questions as a hating ass Tennessee fan over here.
Hey, easy now. Boy,
I'm
supposed to be
a
at
hating ass
Tennessee.
Tennessee fan too. He should have been.
We had some things happen to where he didn't get to Tennessee, but he was
Yeah,
supposed to.
it was a
definitely
couple
supposed to be
things.
out there.
Supposed to
Yeah.
go.
No, I actually like Tennessee when they recruited me.
Yeah.
I probably would have went, honestly.
It was just Bruce Pearl.
It was Bruce Pearl. Once he got fired, it was over with for y'all.
Oh,
It's
for
over
real?
for-
Yeah.
So
That
when we was in high school, they had Chisholm in them there, didn't they?
Wayne Chisholm. I
Yeah.
think that might have been a little.
Or was
early
that
in
after?
the
That was like
career.
when we was like early in high school. That's when I was a freshman. When I was in
Yeah.
high school, they had Chris Lofton and all them.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
because you remember we grew up watching the Tennessee Memphis game. You know what I mean? When they were
Mhm.
1 and 2.
Yeah.
That was
Oh,
like
hey,
that was
yeah.
like
D. Rose
that was like
Yeah.
the best thing. Like I remember sprinting home to go watch that game.
Facts.
So
What
That-
so
that
you went on a
wasn't
visit to Tennessee? How did that go? Like
I went on the unofficial. Me and Tony Parker,
Mhm.
my homeboy that's from Atlanta.
Shout out to Tony.
Yeah, shout out to Tone. We went on an unofficial visit when I was like 15.
Yeah.
And Bruce Pearl cheated. He like stacked the team because it was one of those elite camps.
Yeah.
So he had like all the best players on the same team, and like the little white boys that would just like pay money just to be in the camp. They was all on some other team. So we was smacking everybody. You know what I mean? We're beating teams so bad. Like he came to us like, "Hey, y'all just go chill in the locker room. Yeah, I ain't gotta do this." Man, I go to the locker room. It's like a Gatorade machine. No, it's my first time. It's like you have as much Gatorade as you want. Well, I was in heaven.
Yeah. Damn.
Going to one of them big D1s is a lot different from going to like the mid-tier D1s, but they had like real deal.
Elaborate on it.
Like they had a Gatorade machine. We had like
it was like a
it was like a
Gatorade fountain machine.
Yeah.
Like you get a cup and you orange, red, blue, like whatever you want.
Like
it was crazy
Man,
to me.
mini fridge
That
with
was
water
before the
bottles in it.
fast food restaurants got that motherfucker.
That was even before like they started like feeding people in school and stuff like that with that Shabazz thing. So like I'm like, bro, this is amazing. I can get Gatorade as much. You know, I'm a kid. I'm like 14, 15.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't really understand it yet, but
you see something like that'll make you want to go to a college though. For real.
I did,
Right.
honestly.
You just gotta really going to college. I was like, I just want to see how much free shit I can get. Like I want to see how much gear I was gonna get. That was like playing a part on my recruitment.
Yeah.
I was like, what y'all getting out there? Like one dude said, "Oh, we got New Balance." I said, "Oh, y'all off the list."
Oh,
I didn't have a big of a list as AP, but I had like if you have a certain brand or wasn't moving to a certain brand within the next year, I probably wasn't going.
Do you worry about the jerseys and shit?
Yes, bro.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I wasn't gonna sign with anybody besides Nike.
Really?
I mean, I played for a Nike AU team, so I kind of knew like the next team is Nike. So that was also a knock on Adidas, Tennessee too.
It was
Adidas back then.
And that was before Adidas started really catching up even a little bit.
But again, though, I like Tennessee enough where that probably would have been the only school I probably would have went still besides UK.
That's back when the Adidas shoes was slaw. Was going through some
the pro models.
Yeah, they were going through some bad press, wasn't it?
So would you?
The first one that went crazy was them D Roses.
The D Roses.
Oh yeah.
The D Roses was probably the first ones that like I seen people have like as a full team. Before that, they still had a shell toe.
Yeah.
I'll never forget they had the shell toe with just the 3 lines on the high top ones.
Mm-hmm.
That was awful.
They don't look good at all, bro.
And you could change the color on the inside of them on your lines.
Yeah.
That's awful. That was bad for
So
business.
could you say if Bruce Pearl never got fired, you would have went to Tennessee?
I don't know if I can say that because they stopped recruiting me. He got fired going into my junior year. So I was, you know what I mean? I was 15, 16. So I wouldn't say that because I ain't really have all the schools like recruit me yet.
Mm-hmm.
But they would have been on my list for sure.
Did Memphis recruit you?
Memphis was in my top 4.
Mm-hmm.
My top 4 was
Who was there at the time?
Pastner.
Okay.
But they had Luke Walton and Damon Stoudemire as their 2 assistants at the time.
I'm gonna take a guess on one of the top
that's
4.
why Luke Walton was at the school?
Yeah, he was.
I'll never forget.
Luke
Walton was at the school one time.
Yeah,
came through Northeast.
That's why they had the
like you didn't really know who Luke Walton was unless you was I was a Kobe fan.
Yeah.
So I knew exactly who Luke Walton was, and I Slick was hating on him a little bit. I wasn't really the biggest fan, but I was like, I was happy that Luke Walton was there though.
Yeah.
Nah, my top 4 was
Michigan State.
Nah, I wish Michigan State never recruited me.
What?
Izzo never reached out.
Izzo ain't reach out to you?
No Big Ten schools ever
How
recruited
you
me.
get a top 10 recruit?
I was all SEC, SEC and ACC a little bit, mostly SEC schools. So.
Yeah.
But my top 4 was Memphis, Kentucky, Florida, and Vandy.
Florida
I ain't gonna
at the
lie, if
time
you would
was
have went to
going
Florida,
crazy, too.
man. Come on.
I actually liked Florida a lot, actually.
I'm sure.
Oh,
that would have hurt though.
They had
boy.
Billy Donovan there too.
Yeah.
That hurts my Tennessee heart.
I don't think we'd be friends to this day if you went to Florida, boy.
God.
Who was on the squad at Florida at that time?
That's when they had like Patrick Young, Chandler Parsons.
Oh my god.
What's the 2 little guards they used to
The
have?
biggest finesser of all time, Chandler Parsons.
Yeah. But they had was Irvin
That was
Walker?
right after Chalmers.
If
So
you
I
would have
don't
went
know.
to Florida, his career might have been a little different.
Yeah, I may have been a wing, but it's all good.
It would have been different. Let's move that.
You can't have that book on there?
I don't know, bro. This ain't bar still black.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You don't want to risk it?
Nah, the book of
No.
that's a deep dive.
Yeah.
Man.
That might be on the consciousness podcast we have later on. We might bust out the books on them.
I guess we can go through and just figure out. What was you was at UK for 3 or 4 years?
4 years. I got hurt. I only played
Senior
3
year.
years though.
Favorite year?
Oh, my favorite year?
It got to be the team A and team 2A.
The platoon
Yeah,
squad.
but that's
Yeah.
the
platoon squad.
That's the year I got hurt though. But that was fun though. But probably either my sophomore or my junior year. I might say my sophomore year a little bit more.
That's when y'all played UConn, right?
Yeah, we lost to UConn in the title game.
Yeah. So take me through that, like
I
that
ain't,
experience.
I never watched. I haven't rewatched that game at all. This one we should have won, but that sophomore year, my tournament run was crazy because we were supposed to be preseason number 1, all this stuff, but we had an up and down year, so we ended up getting like the 9 seed, or 8 seed, 9 seed, something like that. And they put us against Wichita State, who was like undefeated at the time. Remember that? That's when Wichita.
That was Ron Baker.
Yeah, Ron Baker, Fred Van Fleet, all them. So that's when they were like nice.
Man.
So they was like, okay, so we played them. They were good. Like they were tough. Clean Anthony early.
That was one of the best games.
They had some guys on that team. So Andrew Wiggins' brother was on that team.
What?
So we ended up beating them. So boom. So now like we're like technically the 1 seed because we just knocked off the 1 seed.
Exactly.
Right.
They may have been the overall 1 seed, I think. So now we got but we had a tough path. After that, we had to play.
Did y'all play Indiana that year?
We played K-State. No, not that year. That was my senior year. We played K-State, beat them. Then we played Wichita. Then we had to play Louisville in the Sweet 16.
Man.
You know what I mean?
Louisville, Kentucky always going to be it
Yeah.
don't matter what year it is. That's going to be a tough
We
game
had to play
regardless.
Louisville. That's when Russ Smith.
This was the year before they won the chip,
Russ
right?
Smith was going
That was
crazy on y'all.
after they won the ship.
Yeah, after they won.
Yeah,
They still had that juice.
Russ Smith was
They
going
had
crazy.
Russ,
Man.
Shane Behannon,
Luke Hancock.
Luke Hancock.
Yeah.
I think Montrez was on that team.
Montrez
too.
was on that team.
Yeah.
Like, so they was nice.
Peyton Siva was.
Nah, Peyton
Nah, that
he
was
actually
actually
gone.
Yeah.
So, but they had some guys on that team. So we ended up beating them. That's when Aaron started going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out my boy Aaron Harrison. He had a tough shot in that game.
Back to back.
No, he had a tough shot. It was like 2-3 minutes left. And then we played Michigan, and he hit. They had some guys too. They had what's the guard? Trey Burke, Glenn Robinson.
He was balling too at that
Nick
time.
Stalkis. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then he had a game winner against them. So now we're like, oh my God. Now I'm looking at him like, bro, you crazy.
That's
like,
2 back-to-back game winners.
That's slick 2 back-to-back, but that counts the first game winner. The other one
But
was like
he
in
had
the
some big
fourth.
shots against Wichita State too.
But it was in the fourth.
Yeah.
But then we played Wisconsin when they had Frank Kaminsky, Sam Decker, all them, and he hit the same shot, same game winner in the same spot.
In that little corner, that
In
little mid-corner.
Yeah.
I remember going up to him after he hit it because they called the timeout. I'm like, yo, who are you? Like, what's
Yeah.
like, how are you doing this?
Doing crazy.
Sports
That was-
motherfucker, bro, because you can
so
definitely get into a mode,
so we
bro.
just got hot, you know what I mean? And we really felt good going into like that championship game because we played UConn. We wasn't really worried about them. That might be one of the reasons because they were playing Florida when they had like Scottie Wilbekin and all them.
Mhm.
And we had lost to Florida 3 times already.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
2 during the year, 1 the SEC championship. So we were like, all right, we play Florida. We got to beat them again.
Yeah.
And Florida in the Blues and the UConn. So we were like, oh, we bet we got it.
Mhm.
But they just had them, Shabazz and Ryan Boatwright. They just had these guards. They was just, they just controlled the pace the whole game.
Yeah.
And we were just down like 7, 8. We couldn't really
Yeah.
get
It's
in
always
reach.
within reach.
Yeah,
I
we
remember
couldn't
that
get
game.
within reach.
Yeah.
But I've never watched that replay of that game.
It's an odd game. It really was a weird
It's
game.
weird. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
it was like even then, like early they got up like 6-7. It was just like that.
It was anticlimactic.
Yeah.
UConn,
Because like
UConn though, they always got like a squad every couple of years that just comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It goes to the Natty.
Nah, the UConn's a great program.
when
know
you
what I
grow
mean?
up, bro, you don't really think it's Connecticut as like having athletes, but like the older you get, you start noticing up north, Slick be having like a lot of athletes.
And they're all close in the same sort of regions.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
New
yeah, I
York
heard
is
it's
not
not
spread
bad.
out.
far. Like UConn, New York is closer from
Jersey.
here to Atlanta. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Or
Like,
Knoxville.
it's like
type
here to
shit.
Memphis. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like
You
it's
gotta think
all
that-
close because
They
their
got like
states,
Philly over there.
their states are small, but
Mhm.
like so. And there's a lot of people that
A lot
live
of
up there
talent.
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember UConn recruiting me. It was just cold up there. I was like,
Oh,
nah, I
man.
can't
You
do
would
that.
handle that. Yeah.
Bro,
Did,
you went to
Louisville?
Russia for a year. What you talking about?
Yeah, but that was one.
He said, "Nah, they was paying me."
Did Louisville recruit you?
They did. They did
So
recruit
How was
me.
Patino, man?
Yeah. How was Patino? That's what I want to know.
He was cool. They was
I
recruiting
know
me
he
a
was
little
cool
bit.
now.
Nah, he was
I know he was
nah,
cool.
they
Oh,
started
yeah.
recruiting me because I got in trouble with my mom.
Oh
I
man.
remember there was a party at Plush. Shout out to Plush. Y'all remember?
Oh my god,
man.
There was a
Oh,
party.
man.
That is
Bro.
There was a party at Plush. I wanted to go like the night before. I had to go. I was gonna go up to Louisville for unofficial for like the red white game or something. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go to this party. You know what I mean? Like I ain't. I mean, we leave tomorrow. My mom was like, nah, you can't go because we got to drive to Louisville in the morning. I'm like, I'm not driving. Why can't I go to the party?
Yeah.
And we got in an argument, and then she was like, yeah, fuck that. You ain't going to neither of them.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
Actually,
the fucking
Yeah,
plush.
you ain't even get to go to plush.
Yeah, no, I didn't get to go.
Damn.
And the
Boy.
crazy thing, because you know when all that shit came out with Louisville,
Yeah.
the NCAA, I had to meet with the NCAA about that. Like they had a compliance meeting. Like one day while I was in Kentucky, when all that stuff, the book and all that stuff came out.
Yeah.
They had compliance. Like, oh, you got to come to the office. So I go to the office, and it's like a long table. It's like 8 people sitting down. I'm
You had one of Michael Oher meetings.
Yeah, so I'm like, I walk in, I'm like, oh, what's going on? So they sit down, they're like, oh, there's compliance. You heard stuff about Louisville. We're just checking, like, make sure, like, because I know a couple of y'all guys got recruited by Louisville too. We're just trying to check our T's, check our stuff, right?
Got our R's.
He wanted to go to Tennessee.
Yeah, so
he wanted to go to Tennessee.
So I go in there, they was like, okay, so you're scheduled to go for this, but you didn't go. What happened? And I was like, oh, I just got in trouble. That's the only reason.
What they
Plus,
say?
Clarksville say
They
something
was
like
out on the phone
They-
party.
they-
I know it's the phone party because he wouldn't have argued about it. Boy, this is the phone
They
party.
believe you? They believe you at
Yeah,
first?
it was the truth. Yeah, they had to.
Yeah, I bet they was like,
They probably was, but like I had no reason to
Right,
lie.
right,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? So
That's crazy.
No.
I know that's that'll make you argue because that was when the phone parties first had started.
they was jumping, bro.
and they was
Jumping.
every time a phone party happened, you just come back, man. They had a
the crazy
great
thing,
time at Push.
the crazy thing, I don't know what I would have done in that situation.
Oh, they didn't call me 3
if I went
times.
to Louisville.
They might
You know
need
what I mean?
something. Yo,
Oh, he don't want none.
what's going on, man?
Who the fuck is that?
Man, my family in Puerto Rico without me, man. They didn't call me 8 times. All right, man. I'll talk to y'all later. They call. I had like 5 missed FaceTimes. I'm like, bro, something important got to be going up.
Yeah, no, they just like
They just drunk
look,
as skunks.
trying to rub it in your face.
Fuck y'all for going to Puerto Rico without me. Y'all could have waited a couple weeks till I got some more PTO added.
You shouldn't have burnt that shit going to the Drake concert.
Nah, you should have burnt that. You should have burnt
Yeah,
that.
all right.
Man could be in Puerto Rico.
We had a damn good time. But
Yeah,
nah, that shit. I can't miss 2 days in 1 week. I would have needed to be in Puerto Rico for at least a week. I can't do that.
Right.
I'll go up there in a couple months or something. Figure it out.
Thanks. Who was the best player you played with? Probably we'll go Kentucky and then in the league.
I played with
Yeah, that you
in
played
Kentucky.
with. I'm not even gonna say who you played against because you played against some
I mean,
crazy
that's
folks.
tough. Like the best.
You mean at that time?
At
At that time.
Okay.
At that time
At the
in
time?
Kentucky. Yeah.
Had to be one of the twins was balling.
Had to be. That's what I was thinking.
The twins were balling.
I know it'd probably be hard to say one of them too.
The twins. I fuck with the twins. The best player though, at the time, probably Carl or Julius at the
I was
time.
gonna say,
for sure.
yeah.
Julius was going
Jamal,
crazy.
was a monster, bro.
Jamal was going crazy too. My senior year too.
I forgot you even played with Jamal.
And
Jamal
we
fucking
had-
squad,
and
bro.
we had Tyler though. Tyler Eulis.
Tyler
So he
Eulis.
was.
Oh my
He was the
god.
All-American that year.
Yeah. Coming in second platoon.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna say Tyler probably just because he meant my senior year. He meant so much to the team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But no, I played with some dogs.
Tyler
You know what I
Hero?
mean? I played with a lot of players.
Bro, chill out.
You know what I mean? I played with a lot of players.
Eulis coaching somewhere now,
Yeah,
ain't he?
coaching at UK now.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Like
Yeah,
now,
I've
on the
seen that.
hindsight, it's probably Book. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Right.
But Book
Out of
wasn't
everybody,
doing
yeah.
all that stuff when we were in school.
Hey,
Right.
you put Book over K Towns?
Right now,
Yeah.
What?
I'm saying I definitely will, but I feel like some people could argue.
Okay.
you can argue it, yes, but I think right now,
Honestly,
yeah, right now, I think Book's over.
we can change
Clear.
the topic. Don't do that. Nah, don't act like Towns got some days now.
Nah, Carl is nice. Carl is
Carl's
nice.
good.
No.
He's
Carl got
nice.
some days. He
Book
got
is
some other
different
days.
though, bro.
I think Book, you just see it because you see how like where he was and the level he just kept on getting
Yeah.
better and better. Because you got to
Yeah.
think when Book was at Kentucky, he was like 17.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So that's why he just got better and better every year. And then he was on some rough teams in Phoenix. You know what I mean? The
Yeah.
Man.
coaching changes, GM changes.
Yeah,
like
go through it.
that's tough for any player to do that and to still come out through the fire and
Yeah.
you know what I mean, be the all-star player.
Drop
he is.
70.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
Crazy, man.
Trying to figure out what them boys gonna do this
Nah,
year with no
man.
goddamn bench.
I ain't gonna lie.
I think they called me. I think I might be subbing in as like the 8th man.
Nah.
You do your job, go out there and foul some folks.
Yeah, they said they're gonna pay me
Eat some
40K.
minutes up.
That's how much cap room they got left.
That's
Yeah,
crazy, bro.
basically. Yeah, they got 4 max guys. That's
Yeah.
crazy. I
What's
ain't
your
know-
prediction for the NBA this year, man? Who do you think will take it?
The Lake Show.
The Grizz.
I mean,
Lake Show.
I'm
Lake
biased. I would love to see LeBron win another one, but I don't
The Lake Show.
I don't think they will.
Come
You know
on,
what I mean?
I know
Yeah.
you believe in the Grizzlies.
Nah.
I don't know about that.
Nah. I seen Dylan Brooks somewhere getting dropped. Who dropped? Dennis Schroeder dropped him.
Oh yeah.
He ain't on my team no more. All right.
That's your boy.
Who won it this year? It was the.
What you mean? Who won it?
I can't
The
remember.
Nuggets. The Nuggets.
Oh yeah,
Jokic is a monster,
yeah, but
bro.
say there's nobody stopping him. You know what I mean?
Nah.
He's on top. You know what I mean? You say Milwaukee has a chance.
I thought Milwaukee was going to go
Milwaukee
on a run.
has a chance,
and they went right back to losing the same exact way they was losing before.
Milwaukee, they just had a bad tournament. You know what I mean? They just hit Jimmy Jimmy was playing out his ass.
Jimmy didn't hit him with that same thing before.
Yeah,
like
you know what I mean? They just hit Jimmy. Jimmy just got their number.
I got Jimmy Butler in my top 10 playoff performers all time.
All time you tripping. But I'd say like in the last 5 or 10 years.
Jimmy's different, bro.
I don't know. Jimmy's a great player. He's
not, bro. You got to think how many people have had some great playoff performances.
Jimmy, like he do his thing in the regular season. You know what I'm saying? He'll have a couple games of, you know,
he just has
playoffs up.
He just has a will to win.
You got to think how many of the great players play good in the playoffs too, bro.
Yeah, you got to think Luka was averaging 45 and 10 and 10 in the playoffs.
He literally just go up another level.
He Luka made it out the second round? Or he made it to the conference final.
Hey, bro, watch your mouth when you talk about Luka, bro. Please watch your mouth.
This dude is a Luka.
Please put some respect on his name, bro.
If I had to, all right, I would say Bucks versus Denver.
Bucks?
You think Giannis going to get a second?
I don't know. I don't know, but I think they'll come out the East. Who else coming out the East?
I don't know.
The Celtics?
I don't know. I don't
think so.
I heard Jaylen Brown was dribbling with his left hand to the grocery store and back.
I'm not paying somebody $300 million that can't dribble with their left. That's insane.
At least he figured out.
Not just that, but he's not even their number one.
He is half the time though.
A
lot of times.
You gotta think, bro. The finals. The playoff year before that.
The finals,
Jaylen Brown was the one running that shit. Anytime they had like a surge when they was playing the Brooklyn early, anytime they had a surge, Jaylen Brown ran that shit. It was not Tatum.
I agree. And in the finals, Jason Tatum ain't show up.
Bro, Jaylen Brown is damn near just as good as him. He worth the 300 if Tatum worth the 300.
Yeah, he deserves all the money he got.
Yeah,
I don't know. Boston.
And then to have that, and then you come out with a severe flaw that's easily fixable, that every hooper then went and fixed to go get a left.
I don't know. I think Milwaukee. I think Giannis is a level above both of them. You know what I mean?
He is.
What do you think my team's situation is? Why do you think we can't be successful? Not saying that. Well, not saying that. What do you think the problem is?
I mean, no, there's no problem. I mean, they're just a young team. That's it. You go through bumps and bruises. You know what I mean? One that people don't realize is young teams don't win championships.
Yeah,
right.
You know what I mean? Like vets win championships. So you got to have a good group of vets and young guys. But I think they're on the right track. You know what I mean?
Capable?
Like, yeah, they're capable. They're just missing a couple more locker room guys, free agents. You know what I mean? Like, Josh gonna be out for half the year, so that's gonna be tough. You know what I mean? But they still got Triple J, best. You know what I mean? Defensive player of the year.
D-Rose.
They got smart down there too.
This is not D Rose. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? It's still D Rose. Like he still gives his flowers and respect, but you got to think he's taking a step back to go be that locker room, that leadership guy.
Got Marcus Smart.
That's gonna help him a lot.
He's gonna be a big
help. That's it. See, they're in the right direction. You gotta get those type of like them
a good mixture.
You gotta get them 6 to 10 year vets. That mixture of guys. You know what I mean?
Marcus Smart. He'll fuck around and sneak a little 20 in there.
That's what I'm saying. You need proven guys that've been through the fire. You know what I mean?
And in a playoff game, he'll sneak in and get you a quick little 20.
He can
seem like he do it every.
He's gonna guard the best player. So let's go take Job off the ball when he still gets back. You know what I mean? Like serve his energy. They're gonna be good. You know what I mean? I like Bane. You know what I mean? They're gonna be good. I just think they're in the West, first of all. Like
tough out there, boy.
Yeah. A lot of shit gotta go right to win in the West.
You know what I mean? In the West. Especially with Denver. You know what I mean? Dallas gonna be good. Yes.
In the West, you got to hope somebody play got an injury.
Luka's going to be amazing. You know what I mean? Dallas going to be good. You know what I mean? In the West, you got star power.
What you saying no to?
I think Dallas is a little bit overrated. I think Phoenix.
What you mean overrated? They ain't rated Phoenix very high.
He still got Phoenix. You know what I mean? Like I don't think Phoenix is overrated. I think Phoenix needs time to figure it out.
I think Luka to this day maybe has 5 out of 20 bad playoff games.
Phoenix needs time to figure. Phoenix go take time. You know how Miami that first year when they had the big three, they took time to figure. It's gonna be like that because they got they got to figure out who's playing the point. They got to figure out how to play off each other. You know what I mean? Like Right. And they'll be able to stagger each other's minutes where like, okay, you know what I mean? Where the depth not going to really matter.
By the time they figure that shit out, KD going to be gone again, man.
Nah.
I can't trust no KD.
Stick there for
I
a little
can't trust
bit.
no KD driven team because, bro, KD will get the fuck on out of there on you.
He'll dip, won't he?
Now, if it don't work in that first year, like you kind of,
you got
like shit. I don't know.
You know what's crazy? They was talking about this is random. They was talking about how everybody's praising LeBron for year 20. KD at year 17. Like, right? He got longevity
and he got like a real injury.
Yeah, he got a couple. Board. Yeah, so like he got
a couple of them, not just one.
Mm-hmm. He got longevity too. So like KD deserves his flowers.
I didn't know he was only 3 years younger than Bron.
Yeah,
that's a little crazy.
He deserves his flowers too. You know what I mean? So
I think you sure it's 17?
Look it up.
God damn,
it's been a minute.
Yeah,
Bron going 21 though.
Think how long ago it's
Bron came out in 06. That it, and Bron came out in 03.
God damn, I'm getting old as fuck. I've been watching basketball for a long time.
That's the sad part of me when I watch basketball now. I mean, one, because I was already in it, but also the sad part is like the people I grew up watching, like LeBrons, Kobe's, D-Wade's, Dirk, Shaq's, Amari's. They're like on the deep. Like they're not getting pushed out the league, but they're older. So eventually, you know what I mean, Father Time's go catch up with everybody.
Yeah, it's gonna be so weird.
And you see the new, it's good because you see the new wave coming up, which I was part of the new wave.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I just didn't stick. You see the new wave coming up, and it's good because you want to see basketball growth, but it's kind of sad because you see the people people I was growing up when I was 13, 12, falling asleep to TNT, waking up, you know what I mean, the news is on when I wake up in the morning. Those type of guys, they're starting to get, they're getting going out the league now because
it's gonna be weird. They having Hall of Fame ceremonies and shit.
Yeah, like D-Wade's getting a Hall of Fame ceremony. Like we grew up watching. I vividly remember when he won his first title. You know what I mean? Like, so that's the sad part, but it's also like it's just how basketball is. You know what I mean? Like you play, you have a great career, then you let the younger generation come and take over.
It's gonna be weird watching the league without Bron.
It's gonna be
It's gonna be so weird.
Yeah, I played against Bron.
What do you think about that? Playing against him, bro? How crazy!
I
was
remember
that?
watching that.
It was crazy. You know what I mean? Because
everybody got a story about when he was
everybody
like
in Clarksville was watching that. I promise you.
There's situations where it's like you take stuff to appreciate stuff like that. Like growing up, you know what I mean, playing against one of your idols, so it's pretty dope. But like, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to, once you get out, of course you're nervous, but once you get out there, you're just trying to like, okay, I got to guard them. I got to, you know what I mean? I got to go at them hard. Got to do all this stuff. You know what I mean? You just got to compete when you're out there. Nah, but it was pretty cool playing against Bron.
What'd he do to you, bro?
Don't word it like that.
Pause. Everybody got a story of this man like Bron or somebody just.
I have a Bron story and I have a Giannis story. Bron.
Oh my God.
Bron, he's strong as a motherfucker. Like I remember one time like he got the ball on the wing, so I'm like, all right, I got guard him. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Because our game plan was like, shout out to my LP, our coach. Our game plan was like, back off. You know what I mean? His shot is okay. You know what I mean? But he's not going to like to shoot. It's not like you got to.
A little shaky.
You ain't got to crowd him. So like.
A little shaky.
You got to back off and like play the drive. You know what I mean? He's going to find people regardless. You know what I mean? So play the drive and like get some arm distance. So I'm like, cool. I got the game plan. You know what I mean? Like I'm on the bench when I check in. I got it. First possession, like I stunting to help. I seen Bron catch it. I sprinted at him. You know what I mean? I sprinted. I'm like, oh, I got to guard him all.
Hey, shit get different when the bullets flying.
I sprinted at him. Like, so I'm guarding him all close. He took one dribble and spin. That may have been the hardest spin move I ever. He hit my chest.
I know he put an elbow in your chest hard to the motherfucker.
Straight from
Hey, I would have been.
And then he scored. So then like we run down. We get a timeout. Coach, Alex, fuck did I tell you to do? I'm like, oh, my fault. You know what I mean? I blanked out.
You got caught in the moment.
Yeah, and then Giannis did the same thing. Like Giannis, like he spun at like the 3-point line. I'm like, and I'm staying in front of him, and then I just seen him like extend his arm. I look up, and the rim's right there. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
That man could take only 1-2 steps from the 3-point line and be at the rim.
You lucky he was like this because he was like,
he took one dribble. I was like, this is unbelievable. That's why I knew. I'm like, bro, some of these guys are different, man. But but it was cool. You know, I got my first start against Melo. You know what I mean? So it's just different.
Mm-hmm. How crafty was he, bro?
He was good. You know what I mean? Like he's crafty, technician, mid-post, specialist.
A little turnaround.
You know what I mean? Like you got stories like that. Like I'll be able to tell my kids, like people, you know what I mean? I played against him, Dirk, D-Wade. You know what I mean? Like
you came in at a good time, bro.
Damn, bro. You played against some
I played against guys like I grew up watching. So that's I can appreciate that. You know what I mean?
Paul Pierce?
Didn't
Yeah,
play
did you play against KG
nah.
now?
Hey, bro,
No, I
let's
didn't
get
play
to the
against
topic.
KG. Didn't play Paul
All right, bro.
Pierce.
You fucked up the move, man.
I was about to say, if you played against KG, I was wondering if you had a funny trash talk story or something like that,
didn't
man.
play against KG, nah. I didn't play against none of them, nah.
Man, can we, y'all want to scroll up or
right.
y'all want to stay? Y'all want to start with the Michael Oher?
Yeah, the Michael Oher
That was
360 deal by his
insane, bro.
step-parents,
Man,
bro.
they signed that boy that could have been.
Man, so for those that don't know, Oher's lawsuit, which was obtained by ESPN, claims that the Tucci's, which was the family.
Tuies.
Tucci's?
He called them his Tunchies. These are them Lil Waynes.
Shit, that's the same type of deal as the Birdman. But those are the...
He said the Tucci's.
Y'all know I can't see, bro. But
Bro.
those were the parents in the Blindside movie. Sandra Bullock played the mama. They were trying to cancel her for playing the part. I said, that's crazy.
I don't know. I don't care what they say. They'll never make me cancel Sandra Bullock.
Hell no.
That's some good milk right there.
Man. But they signed him into a conservatorship, which is where they take over what his financials and whatnot.
It's the same thing that Britney Spears had, right?
Yeah, the same thing Britney Spears had.
Yeah,
Britney Spears, I see why they did that to her.
She
though.
deserved it.
All right.
Yeah, they should have extended that motherfucker.
The more they need to go back, the more they extend her off her little 360 deal, boy, she getting crazier and crazier.
She's nuts,
You
bro.
see her or whatever filed for divorce.
Yeah.
I didn't know she was
He's like,
married.
I've had
She
enough.
been-
He said she was cheating on him, but I would stay on top of it.
I ain't no telling what she got going on. She over there dancing on a
Crazy.
pole every other day. She wouldn't. First she was just dancing, then she went and got a pole.
Sagging panties.
That's the craziest thing to me. It's
Hey,
like,
bro. Some of them people in Hollywood, real deal, just crazy. They just
It's
talented
different,
than a
man.
motherfucker.
they be childhood stars, so you know what I mean. They be around that life since 13,
Yeah.
and then like so that's all they know, and then they start popping pills, doing
I'm starting
drugs.
to be a little grateful I wasn't that talented because
Yeah,
the
you know
more
what I mean?
talented
Man,
people
shit-
is,
shit
the
is
crazier
all-
they
damn
is.
near-
all the childhood stars, they're fucked up somehow. You know what I mean?
That's
So,
true.
Shout out to the ones that made it, man.
What about what's his name? Remind me of the Orlando dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude
Orlando
from That's So
Brown.
Raven?
Yeah, he's nutcase.
Yeah, nah.
But he was him like all them childhood, like you said, it's just childhood stars.
But
stars, I'm
you
telling
can just keep naming them. I think Justin Bieber, the only one that made it out, and
Nah, he went through a
he
stretch.
had
He went
though.
through
crazy
some shit
times.
too, though. Yeah.
He went through a stretch.
I just seen a video today. Bieber was hanging out with Diddy, talking about Diddy gonna have him. He's under my custody for like 48 hours. Like,
Oh, he
Yeah, I didn't watch the video. I
Yeah.
seen the clip. I ain't watched the video though.
You see their statement?
You talking about the Tuies?
What did they say?
The Tuies said that he
Yeah.
tried to shake them down for like
Not-
15 million or something like that.
Not just that. They said that the reason why they did the thing or whatever was because technically he was 18, so they couldn't adopt him.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, so what's the point of the conservatorship then? If you couldn't adopt them,
If you couldn't adopt them, then why would you just put it into like
I
where you
just
can
hate how
make money deals on them?
I just hate how they
Right.
made it seem.
Yeah.
because the thing is like they knew that they knew they didn't
Yeah.
adopt him. They
Yeah.
told him he was adopted,
Mhm.
and then they're motivational speakers, so they telling all the other people like, "Oh, we adopted this kid." You know what I mean? Like you're just lying. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like there's no answer for that.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at the movie though. Like he mad. I think I'd be pissed too if you made it seem like I was slow in school.
They played a bad role for him.
No,
Yeah.
he came out and
I
said
mean,
he
it
didn't
made
like
the movie. I ain't gonna lie, it
Yeah.
made the movie way
He said
better.
it from the very beginning,
He
though.
said
He said
the
from
reason
the
why he was
beginning.
able to get into this school because
He was smart.
Right.
He
Yeah,
said from
but
the-
I ain't gonna lie, that would have made the movie not as interesting if he was just already in the school chilling. He was
but
already
Right.
talkative and everything like
but that's
that, bro.
BS,
That kind
but
of
that's BS. That's a real life story. Like it sucks how we gotta be like, oh, we gotta have this.
hey.
this
You got to add some type of dramatic
Yeah.
effect, bro. Once you sign a little shit where you get a director's some little leeway to where they can change some shit.
They
The
gonna change
directors-
everything.
Obviously, they're gonna make us look bad.
Yeah.
Look worse.
You see what I do to you?
What?
Come
on now. Yeah, you give him a little bit of leeway, boy. He can make me say I'm the worst person on earth.
But what do you think about the $5 million they got from the movie and them splitting it 5 ways?
That was split. The family split.
The
it
whole
5
family
ways?
split
The
it.
thing is,
And he got zero.
The thing
No,
is,
he got $1 million.
All this
It was
is
like
gonna,
$1 million,
all
$1
this is
million,
gonna
$1
come into light. Like the financial part's gonna come to light. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? There's records, receipts. You know what I mean? That's gonna come out the light. But
Right.
this is so. I don't really judge that side. It's the
It's
the principle
fact
of
that,
Hey.
the principle and the fact that he didn't know. He found out he wasn't adopted because he said he found out in February. Like I found out like a couple months
He
ago
just
that
found out.
he just found out.
I
That's the
didn't
reason
know
why.
that.
That's the reason why he
Yeah.
said the lawsuit and all that stuff. But he said
Wow.
he just found out in February that he wasn't adopted.
He
Exactly.
went
That's
and got a
fucked up,
lawyer
man.
That's
immediately.
what I hope
Yeah.
he runs that. I hope he runs their pockets, man.
I mean, yeah, I do too.
That's fucked up.
It's a
though,
fucked
man.
up situation. I done heard that was like the Tuies ain't the best people, but they just like anybody else that have made some money out there in Memphis, they nice people, but they not the best. They ain't just squeaky clean out there.
They need to take him off John Morant rookie card, man.
Yeah, I seen that. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, Dolph.
Yeah, that rookie card is insane, man.
Yeah, that rookie card probably is going for some cash right now. For sure.
I got a friend of mine that has one.
Damn, for real?
Yeah.
Keep that on ice.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He trying to get it signed. I said, man,
get it signed by who?
Ja.
Oh, Ja.
Yeah.
You gotta find him.
Wear a bulletproof vest.
Hey, chill out, man. On my point guard. All right.
I ain't gonna lie. I seen the Memphis thing now. I see the thing. I don't know if you seen. We got a homie in one of our group chats, man. Super nice dude. Very nice, well outspoken man.
Mm-hmm.
Young man. Man went back to Memphis for a weekend. One of his close friends. He got money and guns everywhere. I said, God damn, man. I think it might just be Memphis.
No, Memphis is rough.
It might just
crazy,
be Memphis,
People
man.
understand
Memphis
people's
crazy.
rough. Like,
It's like a reflex, though. It's like his first reflex to do. As soon as he got in the middle, it was like, fuck, I'm going to post his gun. I'm going to post 2 Glocks and 10,000. I said, God damn. Boy, did that quick. He been on the other side of the United States for about 2-3 years now.
Go to Memphis within 24 hours.
I ain't seen nan gun, nothing.
Bro, what other city had that type of effect on you?
Baltimore.
Probably like Memphis.
Baltimore.
Or
boy,
Baltimore. Or maybe not that type of effect, but any
Baltimore, you probably need that motherfucker.
Baltimore's crazy.
I ain't gonna lie.
Baltimore.
My little walk through Baltimore was one of the scariest times of my life.
Detroit a little bit.
I had a friend of mine that went to the Titans and Ravens game a couple years ago. He said he walked out the stadium fearing for it.
Nah, you don't want to walk through. Hey, they took me through a ride through Baltimore when I was up there for a little work event. Man, they had me literally. What was that shit called? New Amsterdam that they had on the wire.
Yeah,
they had me literally in them projects when I'm riding past, but they was all abandoned at this time.
Yeah,
but in the wire they was all abandoned.
It was
right.
So I'm like, why is these motherfuckers still even up at this point?
Yeah,
but that shit it looked rough. Like they didn't tear the hood down. They just abandoned the hood and put like wood shit on there.
It's crazy how it looks, bro.
It's literally just blocks of bandos.
I remember watching a Tank documentary before one of the fights, and it just looked rough, bro.
Bro, that's in the middle of the city. That's not like on the outskirts. Like you go to St. Louis, the outskirts look awful.
Yeah.
Little Rock, outskirts look awful. The inside still look good, but the inside of Baltimore look fucked up.
Look rough.
Until you get to like right downtown, then it shit look beautiful. I ain't gonna lie. Fuck with
What's another one? Paducah?
Paducah.
That's another one, man.
I ain't seen no good parts of Paducah ever. They ain't built them yet.
Shit, the exit sign leaving Paducah. That's the best. That's the best thing.
You wanna go around Paducah when you go through. You better hope it's a little detour over there.
I stay on the highway.
Got to.
Man, it's a few cities you don't want to go in. Jacksonville rough.
Yeah. Tampa was rough.
I didn't think Tampa was that rough.
Man,
I thought it was.
I went to Tampa for the Mariota and Winston when they played each other. Man, it was a ghost town.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, bro. We was riding through, the city and stuff like that, just kind of like checking out whatever. Bro, no, nothing, nobody.
Everybody in Orlando.
Head to the top there. One take. Well, we can start. Is that the top?
No,
Yeah. No, the top was okay.
Trill's got something that he's been trying to talk about.
No, I really don't. I just want to see where we was at the top. We ain't got to go there. We can get there another way.
We can go there.
I ain't really got too much of an opinion on it. Y'all know what my opinion
We
gonna be.
gotta knock it out at some point.
Y'all know what my opinion on this is.
All right, so
bring it up there.
I want to hear y'all opinion first before I come and
demolish it.
I'm not gonna demolish it. Y'all might agree with me.
Maybe.
And I ain't got to talk.
So there was a screenshot going around. It was going around Instagram. Wasn't on Shade Room, Justin LeBoy, all that bullshit.
Somebody on Twitter posted it.
Somebody on Twitter. But it's got everything blurred out. It's the one that I'm put it on there after, y'all will be able to see it on YouTube. But everything's blurred out and it says, I'm not finna take you out and you celibate. Trail, what are your thoughts?
That's y'all thoughts. Where do your thoughts be, Will?
Austin, what are your thoughts, man? We'll go to yours first.
Yeah, you married. You can't catch no flack off of this.
Right.
I mean,
say it with your chest.
Y'all ain't
say
trying
what
to
you want to say. Yeah, he's not trying to. Austin, man.
Y'all ain't trying to.
He must have got in trouble for last week, bro.
He must have got his girlfriend when he might have been celibate when they first started.
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh, so
what's
speak on it? Yeah.
So how'd you feel during that moment? Like you knew, like you going on a date, finna spend some cash.
Nah,
and like it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't tripping. I mean, it's different for everybody, and I ain't trying to get like sentimental, but I kind of knew from an early stage like where it was going, like where we at now.
Okay.
So like, I wasn't really tripping.
How many dates is it until you start tripping? Is it the first one?
How many?
How many?
Nah, it's not the first
It's
one.
not the first one. You can't trip on the first one.
It's
Nah,
like-
but hold on.
it's like three.
There's
It's like
different.
three,
There's different situations though. There's one situation where she come out and before we even go on a date, she's like, "I'm celibate."
That's completely different.
No, it's
That's not even the situation
I
we're
think
talking about.
He's talking about like, all right, we're not. Sex hasn't even got brought up. You know what I mean? But
Okay.
like, you go.
Oh, yeah, that's perfectly
DM
fine.
to a girl. You like a girl. Blah blah blah. Y'all chilling. At what number date are you like starting to scratch your head? Like, what's going on?
After about the second one,
I'm
if it
scratching my
ain't-
head too.
If it ain't came up with me, obviously it's probably gonna come up. Right after that first one, I'm gonna try to hint to it or something. I'm not gonna push the issue. But like after that second one, if it ain't even brought up, like we ain't even flirted about it, nothing. I'm like, all right, what's up? And then you say that,
Yeah.
like, I'm just celibate right now. Like, oh shit, that'd have been nice to know before,
So
anyone on the.
So you don't respect that, or
I mean, I can respect you telling me, but like you said, I'm not finna go out. Like, ain't no reason to go out again. Obviously, I'm not celibate right now. Why I gotta be celibate with you?
I mean, it's probably just the intent.
Because once we go on the third date, I probably can't really go out with no more dates on nobody else, or you gonna get jealous
I
after
mean,
this
I
point.
think it also depends on like the age of, you know what I mean. Like if you're in your
It's different, bro.
If you're in your early 20s and somebody said you celibate, like,
Two
all
is the
right, you know
max.
what I mean? Like, all right, you're young, blah, blah, blah. But like,
I'm
we're
27.
we're start at the old now. Like, all right, like you really meet a girl, she says she's celibate. If you're really serious about trying to get with her,
Really depend on what you look like.
See, that's a whole nother.
Terrell, what
That's
the
a whole
fuck?
nother thing.
Some
bro.
people, obviously, bro, y'all know.
so only
some people gonna get
only the
leeway.
good looking girls can be celibate.
I mean, I'm always gonna wonder, like, what was you doing to where you had to go celibate?
Nah.
Like to where you had to like announce it to
You be
yourself,
thinking-
like,
you be
I've been
thinking
out
the
here,
worst.
I've been doing a little too much.
Some girls just want to
You be
protect
thinking the worst.
It's
protect
like-
their energy.
Yeah. It's like taking a break from anything.
What was you
bro.
doing before you was protecting your energy?
They
Was
just
you
wanna-
just fucking?
You don't know that. You don't know what they were doing. They could have been fucking. They could have been not.
That's my thing, but I feel like if you got to the point where you had to say, I'm celibate now,
Why
you
does
was
your
wilding.
mind? Why do
They
you?
could have came
at
out of a
27,
relationship or
but you could've
anything,
just
Why
bro.
does your mind take you there?
There's a lot of
Though?
people
Why
who
wouldn't my
celibate,
mind take
But
me
you,
there?
not by
you think in
choice.
the worst
If I
situation.
came out and said I'm celibate, I know I probably just
caught something.
I probably just caught
You
something.
burning.
Man, caught a cold.
Yeah.
There's some people that are celibate not by choice. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, what?
Some people celibate not, but that's me
Like-
right now. I'm celibate not by choice.
oh yeah, so a girl ain't gonna take you out.
Huh? But I ain't going out here. I'm not saying I'm celibate though. I'm just not having sex at the moment.
Have you ever told a woman that you were celibate? That you was chilling? Have you
I
ever turned down no
definitely used
pussy,
that
bro?
line before.
I've used that
I
one.
definitely used that line before.
That man a menace.
That's definitely, hey, that was a great one to pull.
That was a good one.
Hey, I'm in the season, baby, right now. I'm celibate. I ain't even.
Because you can't even with them. With them, you can't
Oh,
even say the
man.
relationship. The
Oh,
relationship one ain't
that-
working.
That one get them straight to the house.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I know my girls here, so I'm probably get some hell for this now. But I've said it before, and they be like, "Oh my god, I respect that." Oh,
That's a great fucking. I might bring that one back into the mix.
Bring it back.
That get them straight to the house. They don't even be. They want to come to the house now.
Yeah. They want to watch movies and shit by then.
Nah, but female got something weird in their head. Once you tell them like you celibate or you not having
they
sex
be
with them,
trying. They try
that's
to.
when they start trying to. They evil.
Yeah.
They evil. That's all it is.
They try to be like, "Oh, I can change it."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like reverse
But
psychology.
it's almost like the thing like being the bad guy. Shit. It's the same
I ain't gonna tell too
mental
many
thing,
secrets
man.
now. That's all it is. They want to do the same thing sometimes. Matter of fact, I'm gonna try it out this month. I'll let y'all know how it go on the next
Jeez.
pod.
Oh god.
So we're gonna need you to, exit or dribble out the names, and we're gonna have the screenshot. We'll post it on the.
Nah. You
episode.
ain't gonna be no screenshot of this.
Nah, you gonna have a couple more emojis with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, he ain't
yeah,
gonna-
yeah.
He
He
ain't
trying
gonna
to talk
flat
about-
out- he ain't gonna flat out say it like this. You know what I
They
mean?
try and get on me about my recent
Hey,
emojis.
he over
but
there with the
I'm
little
telling
side eye.
you, one of the best moves is the act like you don't want none move. I swear to God,
it works. 100%.
it hasn't been disproven yet.
Y'all think Marcus Jordan did that with Larsa Pippen?
Nah,
It
he
is.
pushing the
man.
envelope on that motherfucker.
You think he was straightforward with her?
Yeah, it seemed like that. But they about to get married, ain't they?
Yeah,
They've
yeah.
been pretty straightforward the whole time.
Yeah, because I think for her, she's 49, so
I think-
she's older. Like straight.
Yeah.
When
That
women
man's-
get older, they're straightforward. So she probably say, "This is what it is."
Man, she,
Man,
You know what I
Scotty.
mean? Like,
she trying to get in on them millions.
And she done honed her game in. So by the time she done got
yeah, so I'm
She's
saying.
a
So like,
veteran, boy.
she's a seasoned vet. So she
You
was
was talking about
straightforward.
what Memphis needed them seasoned veterans
Yeah,
for the
that's what I'm
team.
saying.
they know
like-
how to get a contract.
She got one.
Like she done came through. She done already had her big contract, her long contract.
Yeah,
She know how to come through on the 2-3 year plan.
the 2-3 year deals.
on that
Pimp
mid
'em
level,
like that.
mid level.
Mhm.
Uh huh.
She won an Al Horford deal. You know, Al Horford, he's really a great player for the Boston
yeah.
Celtics right now. They got him on a little discount because he's a little old, but he's still putting out the same type of game he was years ago. He's still putting out.
I ain't gonna lie. That's crazy to me. Like your teammate's son. That's wild.
That's
what I'm saying. Scotty, I know his stomach and
my
knots.
heart would be.
And I know. Hold on. The thing is, I better than me. As much as Mike probably don't like Scotty, he didn't want this. He didn't want this for his son.
Bro, you gotta imagine like when Mike was like year 6, his son was like 6 years old, and she was like 30. You know what I mean?
She wasn't there yet. I don't think she wasn't around yet.
I thought she was around with Scotty.
It's a 17-year difference. Like,
I don't think so.
So when he was like 10, she was like 27, bro. That's weird.
It's a little weird to me.
That is very weird.
That is weird.
Yeah.
Like, okay, when they get adults, like it don't matter, but like that time,
thinking about that though, it's a little weird.
That's crazy.
I think he probably not the biggest fan of MJ, and he kind of like be lashing out a little bit.
I mean, I just think he's just a grown man, just doing whatever. He's just in the moment.
You want to make your dad proud, man. You ain't gonna go marry.
It's not even on that. He just in the moment, like, you know what I mean. There's a good looking girl. You know what I mean. Like she got some action to her, some names, some notoriety. You know what I mean. That's why you see all the celebrity dudes
My boy
is
relevant
to the same girls.
Yeah, this is the most he didn't got talked about his entire life.
Yeah, because he wasn't good when he played at South Florida or UCF, whatever.
I think.
So he wasn't like, you know what I mean? So like now he's back in the headlines. This is his way of being in the headlines.
Look at that attention make you do. That boy wouldn't bought a ring off that attention.
I understand why Scotty been slandering MJ.
For what?
I would.
I'm saying, like, Scotty's he's come out and done said LeBron the best player ever.
I mean, look, he's not lying, but he probably don't think that. I think deep down he know.
That's what I'm saying.
In his head, like you play with, like you seen it up close what MJ was doing. So
I think he's saying out of spite because
I mean, I wouldn't.
But he was out of spite. He was spiteful of MJ even before his son was with her because she was going crazy before.
Yeah,
especially if that documentary came out too. Oh man,
Scotty mature though. Scotty ain't even said shit like about the whole. He ain't said shit about Future. None of this. I'd had to fight one of these guys.
Why women get the benefit of the doubt? Like her, Drea. Why don't nobody ever say nothing to them?
That's where we draw the line.
Wait a goddamn minute. Don't you compare her to Drea. All right, no,
they not doing the same thing.
Drea's what 40 and old boy is 21.
I'm not gonna see it.
Yeah, they not.
The age difference might be
I'm blind
the same.
to Drea fault.
Again, that's the problem. That's the problem. Okay, all right.
It's a difference.
So you got an age limit. You think it's wrong too? Are you imposing those beliefs on yourself?
What?
You think it's wrong too? Is she too old for you? Theoretically speaking, I know you're old lady right here.
Nah, it's.
I still pop her.
I just hate how in reverse, if it was a 49-year-old man and a 32-year-old woman, everybody would be on his ass.
They was just killing. They was just killing the actor.
People was killing. What's the dude that Robert De Niro?
They was just killing him.
It was Leonardo DiCaprio. His shit is a little weird though. He ain't dated nobody over 22 years old.
Yeah.
As soon as they turn 22, he dump them. He get another little 20-year-old.
What's the difference?
Yeah, he a little weird.
That's way different.
I think the difference is he keeps getting older,
but it's not the same shit.
It's not. It's the same shit.
Nah, cause
y'all just because these women are fine, y'all be like, oh, I'm blind to it.
It's a little different though.
They be blind, bro.
Yeah, y'all blind
to
it.
Going for a 32-year-old man and going for a 21-year-old woman is very
y'all
too
blind
different.
to it. So
you said a 32-year-old
she was 25. It would be better. Like, what's y'all blind to it just because they look good?
If she was like 27, 28, I'll accept it.
Man, y'all blind to it just because they look good.
There's still a double standard out there though.
The world's full of double standards.
I don't know how they do it though. I try to talk to somebody that was like 21, 22, and I got to ignore it immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately. I was like, all right, but it didn't last a week.
Yeah. I don't understand that shit.
If we get off a date and you text me the next day, oh, I miss you. Like, motherfucker. That's a little weird to me. We've been talking for all of a week. I ain't even been around long enough for you to think that you miss me.
Right. I bet you that's how Marcus was texting Larsa after she put that
she
thing
loved it
on
too.
her, boy.
She loved it too. She went on about it.
Man.
Y'all think Larsa has some whole years?
Everybody's had whole years.
I mean, obviously she did. Well, it was just Future's the only one that I remember though, but I'm sure she has some more.
Everybody had whole years.
Yeah. But it depends what age. Everybody, yeah.
Everybody.
If they don't get them young, they get them when they old, and that's the worst. That's even worse than doing it when you're young.
Everybody's had one. Everybody's had one.
I agree with this.
Read the tweet, Terrell.
We got a tweet on here that somebody named Unk on Twitter and wrote. It's really like a whole little stream of tweets. But it start off and says, ain't no such thing as whole years. That's just who you are as a person. You a hoe. It's not a switch that you can turn on and off. You just lack characters and morals.
Nah, I don't agree with
No.
that.
Then he goes on to say, if I spent 18 to 25 years killing people, then stop.
Wild comparison.
I couldn't just say, oh, that was my serial killer phase.
You can't compare
I'm cool
that.
now.
They're not comparable.
That would sound crazy as fuck.
They're not
It's
comparable.
comparing apples to oranges, but
Yeah.
that was a wild
Of course.
comparison.
Nah, but everybody's had whole years. And everybody can sit here and lie and say
Once
they
you
haven't.
get to years, though, it's a little weird.
What you mean? A year is plural.
A
It
year
means
is
two.
Years, though.
Folks go through their whole college, the time they in college being hoes. People
Everybody
do that.
wilds out in
Bro,
college.
anybody that went through an entire college phase of being passed around, they do be getting married. I can't even.
That's what I'm saying.
Because I know a few little college things that got married straight out of college. They just found somebody from a different city.
Yeah, everybody's had a whole phase.
The ones in high school had the blueprint. They did that and they was married by 19.
Man,
There's a lot of them.
Nah, like I seen a girl. She was a.
Dude, don't even know.
I'm not gonna say her name, but she was a hoe in high school. Then she went to a school far away and changed her life around.
They don't-
did she change her life around? We don't know if she went far away.
Yes, because she.
She
I'm
posted
looking
pictures
at
of that Bible.
Yes, I'm just like, this is crazy. You know what I mean? Like, I'm peeping like, yo, this is nuts. But
Hey, at what point do you know that a hoe is leaving their hoe phase? I'm not even saying a
They
woman
did-
or a male. Is it when they start going to church?
nah, they
Nah,
Nah,
start.
it ain't that first
Nah, it's
appearance
not
in
that.
church.
It's
No.
like they stop. Like, you hit them up, they won't text back. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah,
that type
yeah,
of stuff.
yeah,
It's like
that's
the little stuff like that. You hit them
Yeah.
up, they don't respond.
That's a terrible
Like,
feeling.
oh,
Yeah,
I
it's one of them.
They hit you with the I was busy. You know what I mean? They text you the next day. That's where you're like, oh man,
Yeah, they
I'm
always
losing-
sleep.
I
I'm
hate the
losing it.
ones that still text back. Don't even text me back if you don't.
That's
with this
humiliating.
face.
I don't like
Yeah.
that
Don't even
shit.
text me
You be
back.
like, oh, I'm losing her.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
but you still think
She-
you got it
she
because
ain't
she
falling
texted
for
you.
the
you
old
still and you got it because she responded to you. But you like,
Hey,
but deep down, you know, like, oh, I ain't got it no more. She gone.
She texts me back at 6 a.m. You waking up early now?
Yeah.
You don't never wake up this early.
I used to wake up at
Yeah.
noon.
Talk about,
they'll post like
fell
relatable.
asleep. Oh, yeah, all right.
Yeah.
That
She
post
don't
like
follow
relatable.
Justin LeBoy no more.
Yeah, no, that's what
Fuck
you
is
know.
going on here?
They'll post like relatable quotes, like I'm in a new season of my life. Or
Nah,
stuff
nah,
like
They
that.
stop. They
Them
stop.
still hoes.
They stop
Them
posting.
ones still hoes. Yeah.
That's
They,
the
go,
ones-
they disappear off social media
Yeah,
for a couple
when they
months.
disappear, that's when you need to be worried.
Yeah.
When they get off social media.
When they get off social
No,
media,
they be
that's
on
when you
it.
know.
They just don't post. They don't post nothing on
telling
their
you, bro.
story
yeah, if they ain't active.
for like 3-4 months. Like, come on now. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? They still got lives.
You see them.
Right.
You see them go to church like
That's
3-4
the final.
times. They'll post to church, and the next thing you know, nothing. It just go black. It go dark.
The next thing you see after that is a fucking wedding.
Yeah, nah.
After that-
It's a trip to Tulum.
Well, one chick on my Instagram is actually in Tulum right
That's
now.
what I'm saying.
That's
They got
hilarious.
that's when they start popping on these islands. You be like, how the hell y'all get there?
You start thinking,
I know how much these trips cost.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
hey.
they ain't
start
cheap.
pocket watching a little bit.
They
Like,
ain't
what
cheap,
the?
but
Like, what is she?
What's going on
Man, I
over
don't
here?
know what some of them
Wait
do.
till
I ain't
you
gonna lie.
wait till you start seeing a woman on a. I don't say something else. Wait till you start seeing them on the jet skis.
They be
That's
on
the
jet-
first step.
They be on boats, jet skis.
Y'all
Nah,
not-
the jet skis,
Yachts.
they still in the whole phase. Hold on now. The jet skis.
100%. The
you
jet
in
skis, you still in the whole phase. 100%. Yeah.
It's more so like when they be gone for about a week and a half,
Mm-hmm.
that girl's gone,
They be
son.
taking trips to
Gone.
Aruba.
Just
You
out
know
of
what I
there.
mean? Like, come
Yeah.
on now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they stopped doing Miami.
If
And
they leave this hemisphere, she
then
could
even-
have
They start showing the what's the picture on the store with the passport and then the flight ticket. Like,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
The little boomerang.
Yeah,
thing.
the little
Yeah.
boomerang.
It's over.
That's when you lost your boomerang thing.
Nah,
Yeah.
even if they do come back to the game, it's not the same, bro. It's like
Don't hit the same door.
it's like D Rose.
this.
hey man,
Like she still got some of the attributes, but it's just not. You ain't dropping 30 no more.
No man.
You might get me. I just get excited when I get a little 10 and 5, 10 and 8.
Then you think you got it back a little bit, and then it's just
Nah,
it's
it
not
ain't-
there.
It ain't
not
hit
the same no more.
You
Not the
gotta-
same.
Now things just awkward at that point because you don't know what to do. Now she thought you was gonna take her out the game again.
Man.
Can't put you on no extended contract.
You be saving them too, don't you?
No,
Trail says.
Trail saves the
Trail
hell out
don't
of
save nothing. Trail's still
Let me see
single.
your shirt. You got an S on there?
I'm trying to be saved. I'm about to get saved this year,
Cap, bro.
man. I'm about to post. I'm gonna go to church for 2 Sundays.
Join the club.
Hey, how many times you got to post the church stories for people think you changed?
I'm gonna be leading the Bible study. They still ain't gonna believe
If you
me.
show up on a Wednesday, that's when people might
The
think you
thing
changed.
is, I done already led a Bible study before,
Nah,
so
you
they
got-
ain't gonna believe me.
You got
Oh, you was a menace back in the day.
Oh yeah, West Georgia, I was getting it in.
I'm talking even before that. He was playing the Christian card.
He was in Young Life.
No,
That's what I'm saying. He was a menace, bro.
Hey,
He was a menace.
Young Life.
man.
Damn,
He
I
was a
forgot about
menace.
that.
I went the one Young Life thing. I'm like, yeah, this not for me.
Trail was running a racket over there. He had them all wrapped
Trail
up.
in the mud bowl.
Yeah.
Bro, they still got that to this day,
I did
bro.
some of my best recruiting in Young Life,
Hey,
man.
This
God
man.
damn, Young Life was a good time,
Trail
boy.
went to every
Yeah.
meeting. He had the shirt, the Y and the L backwards.
I
all
still
that.
work out in that shirt.
YSL.
Sharp top coat.
Yeah.
Star top, man.
Shout out to Sharp Top, man.
Hey, my mom was watching out, man. She wouldn't let me go. She knew my game plan.
I mean, I was getting some good word in there. It was just like
Nah.
they was letting me. That's like we need more people. Everybody invite people. I'm inviting nothing but females. All females want to talk to. They come in here. I'm trying to hear the word. They on my hip.
Nah, I went one time.
Win-win.
It wasn't for me.
Yeah, but it was for me up until I had too many of them coming at one time. And then, like, back then I was childish. Like, I wouldn't tell nobody I'm not talking to them no more. I just, it was like an instant ghost. I had the next one pull up. And Northeast, at that time, Northeast and West Creek did a joint one, and no other school really did it. So I had the Kenwood girls come in. I had a Kenwood girl there. I had the Clarksville High girl come from the Clarksville High one to ours.
Oh, he just had them like that, huh?
And
Yeah.
Like
I did.
Infinity Stones.
It lasted one meeting. At the end of that meeting, they figured out what the fuck was going on.
Oh, you got caught up?
Yeah, I got caught up by one of them. The other one never found out, but
Oh, man.
To this day.
to this day,
Damn.
to this day.
Well,
I got this next topic. No,
Speak on it.
I'm playing. Cooper Flag dropped 60 at the Ruck.
this is becoming a segment with you, Austin.
Nah,
Where he
I-
just introduced the new white people,
The new white athlete
up and
on the
coming.
block.
The Great White Hope.
the up and coming great white hoe. He got to keep us up to date. He let his people know
Because the street saying we can't claim Luka, which
Why not?
he's Slovenian. It
They
don't
said
get
he
more.
Europe-
It don't get more
foreign.
Caucasian.
That's
than
what-
that.
oh,
okay, so
European
they
is
said-
white people.
Yeah.
they said
I don't
that
know.
because he's
He
European.
not
Oh,
American.
y'all been waiting on some new American white people to do
The
some
next
shit.
Larry Bird.
I
They
heard
had
what I
Grayson
was-
Allen,
this-
but he
this is what
started
I was
kicking
told.
folks. You know what I
Oh, yeah,
mean?
Grayson
Like, so
Allen,
they
trip,
can't-
man. No, what I was told is since he's European,
Yeah, he don't count. He foreign.
don't count.
He foreign. He
Yeah,
don't
I
count.
get if you talking about Americans.
Yeah.
so I guess
Y'all tried to crown Grayson Allen too. That was pretty.
y'all
that was
don't
pretty
put me in
shameless.
that. I did not.
That
I hated
Grayson
him.
was cool, though. He couldn't stop tripping.
They
I mean,
can't
he's
wait.
still
Double
he's
the
still in the
tundra right
league.
there.
Yeah, he
He was
just
throwing temper tantrums,
Yeah.
knowing damn well what he was doing.
There's a bar right there.
Nah, but I like we said about earlier, he's gonna be nice.
he's gonna be good. Like he just
they don't even know who you talking about.
60 at
I
the
said
record
Cooper
though.
Flag.
It's
said
kind of
Cooper Flag.
crazy.
All right, no. So I'll introduce y'all.
Yeah.
Cooper Flag. He was in class of
25. He reclassified to
25.
24.
Yeah, that's crazy to say. 2025. Just reclassed.
We
He was-
getting fucking old.
yeah, I know. He's the number one player. Just reclassed to 2024. It's like
He the number one player again.
yeah, number one player in the class. He's like 6'9", 6'10".
6'8".
Ooh.
Nah, he's taller than that. He's like 6'9", 6'10", do a little bit of everything. You know what I mean? It's been going crazy in the EYBL and the Peace Jam and everything. You know what I mean? So he's been getting all the notoriety. NBA's been talking about him.
Preacher saying he the
You know
white
what I
kid.
mean? You don't know if he's going to go G League, Pro, NBA. You know what I mean? Ignite, all that stuff. No, but he's nice. He's good. You know what I mean? He's got a little fire. He's a white boy got a little bit of fire.
Yeah.
I think
Talk
Rick
a little
Barnes
bit.
got a
He's
spot
talking
for him
shit.
at Tennessee.
Yeah, I don't think he needs to go to college at all. I mean, that's my personal opinion. But like,
I liked him more when I thought that Bradley Beal story was true.
which one?
They
Oh,
said
no.
they said he had a one-on-one game with Bradley
And he
Beal,
was
and they like
cooking
got
him.
into it, and he started cooking Bradley Beal and talking shit back to
Yeah.
him. And
Nah.
Bradley Beal like told the nigga to leave.
Nah, he shut that down quick. He said, nah, I ain't got
No,
no
he
beef.
said nah.
No,
I ain't got no
remember like 2
Nah,
years ago.
he didn't shut it down quick. It went on for about 36 hours before somebody got him on camera.
Remember
I mean,
Bradley
nah.
Bill had that clip like 2
Yeah,
years ago
the
when he was
kids,
talking to
yeah.
the dude. He says like, "Ain't letting that motherfucker take my job.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta come through me. If y'all wanna take my job, you gotta play me."
They said Cooper
Wow.
Flag took that. He seen that, took that as disrespect.
Nah, but he
Hey.
apologized. Said, I had no beef with him. I ain't do nothing.
That still made me feel like it was a little true. I feel like he probably gave Bradley Beal a couple buckets.
Stop
I
it.
ain't
I
gonna lie.
don't believe that.
I ain't gonna lie. The boy can shoot from everywhere. He
Hey,
shoot from
he-
anywhere he shoot from anywhere within that little
He
within
athletic.
25 feet. He
Nah,
letting that
he's gonna
motherfucker
be,
ride.
he's gonna be nice if
He
he keeps
athletic for
going.
his size.
Yeah, if he keep going the route he going, because he look like he play hard, play defense, block shots. Like he gonna be good.
It's just
How
so
old is he
weird.
Huh?
He's 17.
16,
17?
17, something
He can
like
still
that.
get taller.
No, he's 16.
Nah,
he's
he
16.
probably done. I mean, I think he's done. He might get
LaMelo,
taller,
that nigga
but
LaMelo grew.
Yeah.
LaMelo wasn't that tall. LaMelo started. This motherfucker been
He's
6'4".
already at
He
6'10".
came in 6'4".
yeah, he's 6'10 already,
Freshman year.
6'9", 6'10. But he gonna be good. You know what I mean? You'll hear about him in a couple of years in the league. I mean, everybody says he needs to go to Duke.
He looks like a Duke guy.
You think he going to
100%
go
like
to
a
G
Duke
League?
guy.
Duke guy.
If he goes to college, I think he should go to Duke. I think it just makes the most sense. You know what I mean? Especially because Duke kind of took over the one and dones now.
Mhm.
But yeah, he's gonna be nice.
It'd be so weird to me when people from up north be athletic. I just don't be like I don't
For any athlete.
because you only got so many hours outside
It catch,
when you up north. Like you gotta go train in the
it
gym.
catch me off guard when white people be athletic. 'Cause
100%.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
That's
Usually
what it is.
when you got
Mac
white,
McClung coming in, goddamn doing shit I can't do. I was like, bro, I've been.
You know,
360
when you
windmill,
go
bro.
hoop, when you be like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm trying to chill. Let me get the white guy. He start dunking. You be like, oh,
Yeah.
what the hell is
that was
this?
me at the CAC.
Yeah.
Stop. Nah, but usually when we have white dudes, it's like 6'10", they like clumsy as hell. Can't
normally.
move.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah. I mean, it just depends. I guess if you play something like long enough growing up,
He
Like, I don't
agile
know.
like a guard.
yeah, nah, for real.
Nah, I
That's
wouldn't say-
At 6'10"?
especially from like
Alright.
being up north. Like I feel like the white people probably be more from up north. Like you go to Florida,
Where's
I
he
ain't seen
from?
too
Where's
many
he
white
from?
kids in
He's
Florida
from Maine.
just balling. He's from Maine.
Fucking Maine.
Like literally,
That's insane, bro.
And you don't never meet nobody from Maine.
I've
You don't
been to
meet
Maine.
nobody. From,
I've been to Maine before. Maine's actually a nice.
fuck was
I
you
bet
doing
you
in
it's
Maine?
dope.
There's a G League
Ask
team
nigga,
up
what
there.
was he doing in Russia?
Yeah, it's the Minutemen.
Yeah,
I know what he was doing in
Red
Russia.
Claws,
Though.
Red
Russia
Claws.
got an international team.
Boston teams up in Maine.
Yeah.
Man. I swear
Man.
I want to.
I be forgetting like up north, all this shit so close. Like
So
Maine,
close, it's
probably
not-
5 hours from New York.
It's the furthest,
Yeah.
furthest state north.
Yeah, but it's not
Yeah.
that far. Them states be like this.
This is real quick. It's sort of off topic, but how was Russia, bro? Did you really like Russia?
Oh man,
Because it's beautiful over there.
Russia was cool.
It's
Me,
cool.
Big Vlad.
I had a great time in Russia. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
You played
Yeah.
for Zenit, didn't you?
play for Zenit. You know,
Yeah.
great program. Unfortunately, the war happened, so some stuff happened.
Yeah.
We had to get out of there. But no, it was a great place. You know what I mean?
They almost put him in a Brittany Griner lockup.
You got it? Hey, bro.
Hey, did you ever meet him?
Who?
Vlad. Big
Never
Vlad?
met Vlad.
AP, they said you was parachuting out of Russia.
No.
Hey, when he first heard the news, he was acting tough, bro. And then we got a message like 3 o'clock in the morning. He's like, I'm on my way back.
Yeah.
That man went on the Underground
Nah,
Railroad
Hey,
out
bro,
of Russia.
hey, bro, I swear,
Nah.
motherfucker was back in the United States within 8 hours.
We saw the nigga at Strawberry Alley. It was
The crazy thing was, because like when it happened, the war happened, all this stuff. Like we had a team meeting. They were like, "Oh, we're far away from it." You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
That close
nothing's
thing
going
quick.
to happen. So I'm like, "All right, cool." Then like we're supposed to play Barcelona like the next day.
Yeah.
So we practiced. And then like after practice, we look on Twitter. I see Barcelona said they're not flying to Russia. So I'm like,
How the fuck we
So I was
supposed to
like-
play?
so I was like-
Fuck that.
so I'm like, all right, you know what I mean? So then like that game gets postponed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then we had a Russian League game. That game got postponed. So now I'm like,
That motherfuckers got shipped off in the
so
draft.
now I'm like, so what's going on? So now we're just chilling. You know what I mean? We're at the crib. We're not really practicing. So then like the airports. That's really when I was like, all right, it's time to go. The airport, all the airports, the countries, the European countries, and it's like,
Stop flying to there.
we're not flying to Russia.
Mm-hmm.
So they were like, so I'm like, oh, I don't know how I'm about to get out of here.
Yeah.
So like that next day we go to our coach like, yo, like something got to shake. He was like, all right, we'll let y'all go home for like a little bit.
Yeah.
So I had to take like my agents like set up a car service for me. They picked me up from my place. They drove me across the border to
Fucking missiles flying everywhere.
Helsinki. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Finland to Helsinki. So I flew out of Helsinki back home.
That boy got snuck into a different country to leave.
I used to sneak his big ass into a country. Can he fit his ass in the trunk?
Had that nigga under 1,000 mangoes hiding in the back of a
in a semi.
Nah, it's
back
crazy.
of a
Nah, but it's
FedEx
crazy
truck.
because everybody, once you got to the border,
Oh shit.
it was packed because everybody was trying to leave the country
Yeah.
because they
Yeah.
knew that like you couldn't fly out. They weren't.
They had a police escort.
Only place
on
you can fly to was Dubai at the time. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Nobody was going that way.
Ain't nobody fucking with Dubai.
Yeah.
They too smart, bro.
Because like in Turkey and Dubai, but like that was the only two places, only
Yeah.
two flights out. And those tickets were like
them.
5
Outrageous.
bands, like crazy.
Shit.
So I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. You know what I mean?
No.
All right, so when you finally got out of there, you was a little relieved. Just
I went back.
Hey,
you went
He
back.
went back.
did they give you a bonus or something to come back?
Yeah, they gave us our bonus and everything. We
I
went
would've
back.
thought
We
about
went.
it.
No, we went back. We had like 5 games left in the season, so we went back, played them 5 games, and then we played the playoffs. We were back home like a month.
He had to finish the job. That's what they say.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I
finish
had
the
heart.
job,
I had
leave
heart. You know what I mean? Character.
Nah,
if I said I'm
you
gonna
had
do
heart, you'd have
something,
stayed down there. You'd have stayed down there.
And like he was talking at first.
Yeah.
Nah, at first he's like, no, everything gonna be straight. And then it was like, I think it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't know why they said, hey, bro, I gotta leave. They said they got everything prepared for us to leave.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Man.
Next thing you know, he's sitting in Strawberry Alley. This dude walk in.
Nah, I think he went to like Chicago or something first.
Yeah.
He didn't come down there till he didn't come back down until
Just a couple
the
days.
third day. Yeah.
Yeah. Man. What y'all think about Shannon Sharpe joining First Take with Stephen A.
inevitable.
Smith, man? I thought it was inevitable too.
I kind of figured once he left Undisputed.
They got to have like a no compete clause, don't they?
Who?
What you mean?
Well, I mean, if he's gone, I mean, I guess not.
Yeah.
I mean, unless if he finishes out his contract, ain't no compete. You know what I mean? Like if he like terminated his contract, man, I like it. You
I
know
thought
what
he
mean?
bought himself out of Fox.
He might.
I think so.
He might
He
have.
bought himself out of Fox.
Yeah,
think so.
I like it. I like
Man.
it. You know what I mean?
I liked him with Skip, but
Skip was getting too See, I'll tell you what Skip's problem is he doesn't like when people like
Popular.
Shannon was starting to get a little bit more.
Yeah, he don't like that. He don't like
Started
when
the
people
show.
start to get.
Yeah,
but
popular.
Shannon was like, I don't know why he'd be like that because I didn't start watching that show until Shannon got on,
Exactly.
Me
and
too.
then I was like, I became instantly like a daily watcher. Like
Yeah,
I'm
me
watching
too.
it.
Yeah, I used to watch it when
Every
it
single
was when it was Stephen A. and Skip.
yeah.
No, I didn't. I wasn't watching
I
that.
watched that one. with Stephen A.
Shannon
Skip.
was who made me start watching like daytime talk.
No,
I watched
sports.
First Take. I
I
watched
used to
First
watch
Take
for,
with
for
them.
me.
Mhm.
Like I didn't really know who Shannon Sharpe was. You know, I'm not a football
Yeah.
guy. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
now I know. You know what I mean? I watch highlights, talk to people. So I ain't really. I'm like, oh, who's this black guy? You know what I mean? But then you start to see his highlights and stuff. Like
Beers.
you figure it out.
Let's get beer. But
Try to be
Shannon,
quiet.
though, man, I think he gonna tear Stephen A. ass up on there.
Yeah, but I don't think.
I don't think it's gonna be
because
close.
Stephen
bro.
A. don't argue a lot of stats.
No.
Skip know how to manipulate them stats now.
Yeah.
He know how to manipulate them motherfuckers, and he be like, because of this, and then obviously he just be wrong on some stances that he got to stand on because he been talking about him for years. Like it don't matter what he believe about LeBron, he ain't gonna be able to just say anything good about LeBron and us believe it at this point. 'Cause
Right.
He done made a career off talking shit about Bron.
Yeah.
I mean, he's only gonna be on there 3 days out the week, I think.
I think
Or
not
something
just
like
Monday and Tuesday.
Just
I think
Monday
it's
and
good.
Tuesday.
You know what I mean? Two black
Football
guys.
talk. It
Yeah,
is
two
football
black
talk.
guys on TV talking. You know what I mean? Educational. I think. I mean, it can't help. I think it's only gonna help him.
You know, Skip wasn't gonna go without a black dude on there on his show.
Yeah, I think he's trying to get
Who he
Lil
he got,
Wayne,
Sherman.
Sherman, Lil
He
Wayne.
got
Sherman.
Lil Wayne on Friday.
Insane.
I don't really want to hear Lil Wayne
I
talk
don't
about
want to hear Lil
sports.
Wayne at all, bro.
I don't want to hear no motherfucker that's 5'6", 5'5", ain't never played for real. I don't, even when Lil Wayne be on there all the
He
time,
won't-
like
he
he really not bringing nothing to
He
the show.
MVP.
Yeah.
He won All-Star MVP
All
celebrity
star what?
celebrity basketball. MVP.
Man, we got that
I'm
too long as
playing.
Tunchi. I don't think he ever got that. You bringing up Russell Wilson
Yeah,
MVP stats.
exactly.
Nah, but I do like how he got Sherman though. Like I think that's
Sherman
gonna
would be good,
That's
yeah.
gonna be a good dynamic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Sherman might flare up on out there.
Sherman
You know,
might
he's a
snap
hothead
on
too.
him, bro. Yeah.
Sherman
Remember when they
Shannon
got
let a
into
lot
it?
of shit slide.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let
too
a lot of
much.
shit slide.
Yeah, too
Sherman
much.
not doing that.
No.
After
I mean,
he said the
Skip
shit,
just got to learn you can't talk to nobody however you want to
After
talk
he-
to.
He 75 years old. He's setting his ways, bro.
I knew after he said that shit about him and Tom Brady. He said, I think, he kind of disrespected his career, comparing, you know what I'm saying? After that situation, I knew it was over.
I mean, I don't think it was over by then. I think that DeMar Hamlin shit was what really pissed him off when he was talking shit about
Because that happened like a week after that, too. Yeah.
Yeah. It was a whole little tumultuous little 2 weeks where they
Yeah.
was tripping.
But it was a while. It's been probably like a year or so. I've been thinking like Shannon, like the little argument's been seeming like a little bit more heated for about a
Yeah.
year now.
Skip, he'll say some slick shit sometimes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But he
That's
stand
Skip,
on it
though.
too. Like as much as people hate Skip, I just gotta
At least-
respect,
yeah,
bro. Like,
he's-
he gonna stand on the shit.
He said same
Like,
thing
he-
with the DeMar situation. He said, I stand on my tweet.
But if he say I
Yeah.
stand on it, bro, what I'm gonna be mad that he stand on his opinion? Obviously,
No.
I ain't gotta agree with him. We ain't
You
gotta
gotta
agree with
respect
everything
that.
he say.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
gotta-
know.
Everybody got an opinion.
He
Yeah.
damn near the same age as Biden. Biden can't fucking walk or talk for 10 minutes. This motherfucker talk on TV, no stuttering,
Talking
with
that shit.
straight facts,
Yeah.
everything for 2-3 hours a day.
I ain't know Skip was that old, too, though.
Nah, he
Yeah,
old,
he old as
Yeah.
shit.
but he crazy. He like run like 4-5 miles every morning before
Yeah, he's in shape.
before they get on to a show that start at 7-8 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't like that, B. Will. You gotta get like that with your morning show. You want
They
to
was paying
really
me a
pop
couple
off. You
million.
gotta start
I'd
running
do it.
the miles in the morning.
I'd be good for half a mile.
Find you a little Ernestine.
I'd be good for half a mile, fam.
He be in his little,
Well, you already got your Ernestine.
Yeah. Oh, man. You trying to move this weekend? You trying to help me move her?
No, I'm not. Because you said you
Oh.
wasn't gonna move her.
Things change.
I'm not helping you with no more moves.
The last one wasn't good.
Titans.
We ain't gonna talk about it though. We
I
ain't
ain't
gonna
gonna
talk
bring it
about it. We're gonna talk about the Titans, man. Titans beat the Vikings 24-16. It was it's a preseason game. Shit hard to watch. I ain't gonna lie, but you really look at the individual performance more than anything.
Mm-hmm.
Trail was really happy with Malik Willis's performance.
What?
What you think about that?
I didn't like Malik Willis's performance from yesterday, but I didn't like it even more when I went and seen that backup quarterback for the Raiders come out and ball out.
Aiden
McConnell, whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah,
that's drafted in the 4th round.
Yeah.
And then you got there's one more little backup QB that's been balling. DTR from the Brown. People that's getting picked in like 4th, 5th rounds, they coming in running offenses just like a backup should run them, bro.
Right.
Meanwhile, we got 2 motherfuckers that was supposed to be 1st round picks.
They was all supposed to be upper echelon 1st round picks.
Run. Our offense is definitely easier than the rest of these people shit. Our offense is not hard.
So what do you think the problem is?
Motherfuckers not good. They're not NFL quarterbacks.
Yeah. Bro, I think the thing with
they
Malik,
was good college quarterbacks.
Hell
That's
no.
it.
The thing with Malik is when he got drafted. He drafted in the 3rd round. He was a project, bro. Was he not a project?
Bro, how long did project?
A project quarterback like 2 years. Love sat for how long? How long did Jordan Love sit?
But after this, I'm not calling no more of this shit projects. This shit is not projects.
Yeah.
That's what
you
it
good
is.
at football or you're not.
Yeah, he was in a
Or
close.
either you good at quarterbacking or you're not.
I watched one throw from the game yesterday where he play action.
That torpedo he threw.
Clean pocket, stepped up in the throw and still threw a duck.
That man threw a
torpedo. You talking about the one at Westbrook Akina?
Yeah, you cannot, you're in the NFL.
They said it got tipped.
You cannot do that.
It's certain shit, bro. I can't just keep giving this. Oh, it's a project. Like,
exactly.
Bro, he literally went down. He got worse from what he was last week.
He basically played the whole game and only threw 85 yards.
You regressed.
Yeah. So y'all really judge these preseason games.
On certain shit, yes.
You know what I mean?
What about the practice film and stuff like that?
But practice film is fine, but if you can't go out there at full speed.
What about the joint practices?
We all know people that hit shots in practice, AP, and don't hit them in the game.
Right.
The joint practice hold a little bit more weight than the regular practice, though. But, with Malik, man,
You see they canceled the one this week?
He ain't played good in no joint practices, though, for real.
Right. No, he's played good. He's been playing good in the Minnesota ones.
He got a couple interceptions, too.
So is Tannehill still there?
Yeah, he's still there.
So Tannehill starts.
He's the guy. I'm just talking about our backups at this point.
So who's number 2, Malik or the Will Levis?
It's supposed to be up and down. Supposed to be Malik.
It's going to probably be Malik. Levis
was hurt this week, so Malik played the entire game and didn't throw for 100 yards.
Probably ran for more yards than he threw.
That's what I think they should do.
Didn't throw 100?
Didn't throw 100
in preseason.
Yes, bro. 85 yards.
Playing against 2s and 3s.
Yeah, it's kind of.
He had 2s and 3s in his defense. He had 2s and 3s that he was playing with.
I think
offensive line and receivers, bro.
Man,
bro, that O line did great yesterday.
The O line was decent. Yeah,
the backup O line did way better than it did last week.
Here's my thing: if Levis is healthy, I think you gave Malik a chance to kind of take that second spot.
Yeah,
because if you would have played well, I think you would have been like, okay,
that was his chance to win the spot.
You wouldn't have drafted another quarterback if you were sold on him. You know what I mean?
The thing is, I don't think Will is good either. Now, I think they both
mid.
So
fucking suck
to your
at this point.
To your point, the previous GM drafted Malik. Our new GM, why wouldn't risk your job on a quarterback that you didn't take?
The old regime.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yes.
So I feel what you're saying.
His numbers up there.
Right. So I think Levis should start all of game 3, the last game of the preseason.
Most of it, yeah.
I think he should start because that could be his chance.
I think Tannehill might get a...
You gave Malik.
He needs to.
I think Tannehill's going to get one because they said Landry might play.
But he's a vet, though. You don't need to...
You got to give him practice.
All the vets...
Aaron Rodgers taking snaps. The third week, you probably should get some reps, though. I ain't going to lie.
You see Mahomes out there fucking off his back foot to the sideline.
Yeah, Mahomes played.
The incomplete pass he threw.
You don't need to.
The incomplete pass.
For what's it called?
Football is there's so much you can get hurt so easily. Like, what's the point of putting your guys out there for games that don't matter?
That's for anything though.
Especially your guys that they're going to play. Like you're legit ones.
I think it's just a warm up for them though.
Patrick Mahomes don't need to play
Dude, if I was a Chiefs fan and Mahomes is playing preseason games, I'm having a heart attack.
Okay, so imagine that incomplete pass. Yeah. Imagine, a dude that's trying to make a team goes out there and clocks his shit and he's out for
the 10 weeks. Yeah, imagine the third.
You're going to be public enemy number 1.
The third string cornerback, you got to finish the play on the sideline, hits his knee, boom, out for
anything can happen.
Yep.
I don't think the risk, the reward doesn't outweigh the risk.
Because you got to think they playing fucking 17 games in a year. The first game or two.
Bro, I think football is football, bro. You can get hurt literally doing nothing.
Yeah, I feel
you can get hurt running a drill at that point.
But Matt Mahomes is so he's done it before. Like
he's worth so much to them too.
He's proven. So like, what
the thing is, if he out there, he asking to be out there. It's not like they saying, "Hey, Pat, I need you to go out here." Pat's like, "Nah, bro, give me some live reps. This is what I want." It's kind of how people get repped up for the season.
As GM, you say no.
Our coach is weird.
I would say no. I would like, no.
As a GM, I say you pay me $40 million a year. I get paid more than you do. Obviously, my shit holds some weight. If I feel like I need some live reps, goddamn, I need some live reps.
I would say
the GM still got the job because Mahomes is there.
That's what I'm saying. No, you feel like, if Mahomes at any point said he want that GM gone, the GM's getting out of there.
You ain't watched quarterback, huh?
Not yet.
Hey,
I'm still watching.
It got to the point where they almost didn't X-ray his ankle because he said, "No, fuck that, I'm good." And he was talking shit to him like, "No, bro, I'm fucking good. I'm telling you, I'm good. I'm not going in there." And they was like, I don't know what to do with him. They had to send EB over there like, "Hey, bro, you gonna go in for
little X-ray.
Listen, bro, it's 37 seconds left. Just go in real quick, get the X-rays.
Come back second half."
He was pissed about that.
That's just the gamer in him, though, man.
Is that dog? Or you just not being smart?
Nah, bro, you just get it, bro. Sometimes you gotta have them live reps because
it was a playoff game.
Because 2 years ago when Mahomes started off sluggish, when he didn't play in the preseason, he started off sluggish, and they was trying to. Motherfuckers went like 0 for 3. Or
that year that he went to Washington tore his ass up.
He was getting tore up for 2 games straight.
What was
before
they
he started
running?
looking like himself.
They was running that cover 4 on his ass.
No, they was running 2-man. Everybody was running 2-man.
High 2-man, and they wouldn't let Tariq get over the top.
It's that competitive nature, though. Like you know, anybody that's ever played sports has that kind of.
Everybody don't got no competitive nature.
No,
everybody that plays sports ain't got competitive nature.
No, that's true.
But football is just a sport that you're gonna get injured in, man. That's just what it is.
That's what I'm saying. So I mean,
guy like Kyle Phillips.
That's what I'm saying. So if you go get injured, if you know people get injured, why you got your franchise player, like without him?
It's levels to it, though.
I understand.
It's Mahomes and Tannehill.
The football guys obviously fuck with Mahomes.
I mean, I'm talking about Mahomes right now. Like,
Mahomes don't need to be out there, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Tannehill, like, okay, you get a couple reps. Like,
he don't need to be, bro. But if it make him play better on the first game, where you can get a guaranteed win because he's on his A game and he got to play Detroit.
Yeah.
He got to actually, like, he not going out and playing fucking the Texans or.
It's a Thursday game, too, ain't it?
We already guaranteed week 1.
It's an early game. What you say?
I said we already guaranteed a week 1.
Fuck makes you think that? We play the Saints.
Because AK out.
That don't mean shit.
They didn't sign 3-4 running backs.
The Saints been winning games for years without a QB. You think they're going to be bad without
Detroit
AK?
running back, right?
Yeah, Jamal Williams.
They got him. Dog. They going to be a problem, bro. Y'all think Phillips going to be healthy for that game? He left with a knee injury, man.
That's what I heard. So I heard 3 things. I heard Malik threw for less than 100 yards again. I heard Phillips got carted off.
I don't know about him getting carted off.
He didn't get carted off, but he left with an injury.
They said he on the sideline. I seen him on the little cart. They had a picture of it.
That don't hold as much weight as it used to, though, because these Twitter reporters are getting so much engagement saying such and such got carted off the field in practice.
I got a real question, bro.
Huh?
What can Kyle Phillips do that Mason Kinsey can't?
This man love Mason Kinsey.
He does. He loves Mason Kinsey.
He seen him going there. He seen him going at quarterback. He's like, oh, he might be able to be QB too.
I think one get open.
Yeah, that's true.
He gets open.
He don't get open.
How does Mason not get open?
He don't get open as much as Kyle Phillips.
What you mean?
Whenever you see Mason, he's going against fucking threes, Trill.
You didn't give Malik Willis the excuse. You say he's playing against threes.
He's playing with threes. Receiving's different.
Don't they say
Mason's dropped like 2 catches in a practice that was 2 weeks ago? You think Kyle Phillips drops punts, motherfucker?
Yeah.
What's worse, a drop catch or a fucking muff punt?
That drop catch can turn into a pick.
Don't they say the Titans got the worst receivers in the league?
Yes.
Kyle Phillips is nice. I'm still standing by my statement.
I'm not sold on Kyle Phillips, man. I don't. He's been injured ever since he's been here.
I'm gonna defend him like he does. Kinsey.
Yeah, but you got folks on Twitter saying to put him back at punt return. That shit is stupid.
So tell me, so how did this come about? Kinsey coming in at quarterback. What the hell happened?
Because Willis wasn't playing, and we wanted to have an emergency QB.
Yeah, Levi's was out, so the emergency QB they didn't dress Tanny.
They let him air that out.
Nah, he ran a read option a couple times, and then
he ran a read option twice.
Oh man,
he got a good gain of what, like 6 or 7 on one of them.
My boy came through.
He looked good on there, man. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. He ran it better than Willis.
And that was before Kyle Phillips got hurt, and Braves was like, "Hey, you might you gonna."
Bro, Kinsey got up limping in first quarter, second quarter. I was like, "Oh my god, we have a quarterback."
He got a helmet to his what's it called?
Yeah, he got a helmet to
his.
Yeah, I was thinking, I was like, Willis is the only person we have. We don't have any quarterback after him.
Could put me in, coach. I thought a little back shoulder fade.
So when we get to the Super Bowl this year with Tannehill as the number 1 quarterback and our backups just hopefully don't touch the field.
I gotta believe it to see it.
Who you want to see at the Super Bowl halftime show then? If you talking about the Super Bowl.
EST.
Glorilla.
Bad Bunny, the only person. I think Bad Bunny will bring us some new ratings for real.
Out of that list,
100%.
Bad Bunny is probably the.
So the
This
finalist
list is awful.
The finalist is Bad Bunny, Wack Harlow, Harry Styles, and Miley Cyrus
Jack
right now.
Harlow is a good.
That's what I'm saying.
Good
bro.
musician.
Jack Harlow, man.
Jack ain't got enough yet.
He ain't got enough for no fucking what's the college?
Jack
You
Harlow.
got to bring in a
enough.
lot
Like,
of people.
but
He
you
ain't got
got
no
to think
songs.
Bad
What's
Bunny.
popping?
Oh,
Brand new witch is hopping.
where's that first of all? Where's Super Bowl? This year?
Vegas.
Bad Bunny
Man,
got to be on there.
Gotta be Bad
gotta
Bunny.
But then you got to bring out some other people. Like you got to.
He really don't though.
You don't.
Bro, yes.
Bad Bunny
No,
don't have to
he
bring nobody
doesn't,
out.
bro.
Miley Cyrus might have to bring
Hey,
some
bro,
people out.
please act like everybody watches football. Bad Bunny's obviously gonna bring some people that don't even watch football to watch this shit.
That is true.
Yeah.
But like, there's definitely a demographic to where like
But who
I like
else-
the Super Bowl shit better when a lot of people is coming out.
I mean, but who
Right.
else can he bring out?
I don't want to see one. He can bring out a lot of people. He don't got to be on the entire time.
but what songs? Who?
He's
what-
got a song with Drake, but that's some
Drake
old
is not-
shit. You're
Drake
not,
is-
not
Drake
finna
is
do
only
that.
Drake gonna cost too much.
Drake's
Yeah.
only coming by
NFL ain't
himself.
trying to
You know what I
come
mean?
in
So
there.
like, what was that one year where they had 50 come out? They had Snoop
and all
Dre.
that.
That was when it was
that
LA.
was the West Coast shit.
That was
That's
the
what I'm
year-
saying.
that
We
was the
need
year
one of
should've
them.
went.
You can't do that with Vegas, but you can do like you can bring out somebody else. It's like 2 or
What
3
if
people.
Bad Bunny bring like
If Bad
Anuel
Bu-
and shit like that?
If Bad
No.
Bunny's there, he's the
You
headliner.
can't
and the
do
headliner
you can't
only.
do all Hispanic.
Why not?
You just
They in
can't,
Vegas, bro.
Nah, you can't.
bro. Because the Super Bowl is not. It's not just where it's at.
If Super Bowl was in Miami, you can do that.
They do all rap. What's
If
the
it-
difference?
if it was in-
Everybody listen to rap.
If the Super Bowl was in Miami, you can do that.
You got to think that shit's in a different language, bro. We fucking American.
They're gonna have
We got to have
subtitles.
some American
Hey,
songs in the motherfucker.
They're
We
gonna
can't
have
all
sub- they're gonna have
They might have the
subtitles.
subtitles on that motherfucker.
So who you think will get it?
I think Bad
I mean, I
Bunny.
like
even
that.
even the people down that list, who you think should be a Super Bowl?
I think Bad Bunny should be. I don't think Jack Harlow should be on there.
I don't.
Hell, he shouldn't even be mentioned. That's the
I couldn't
thing.
name you one Harry Styles song right now.
Yeah, but no, Harry Styles.
Harry Styles got a chance at
He
it.
got a chance though.
I think he'll get it probably. I don't
Miley
think they're ready
Cyrus,
for.
I could see,
The only
but I don't even think she up for the task.
She's
the
too
only
crazy
reason-
now.
She
Yeah.
ain't been. I mean, she ain't been performing or nothing. She not in that performing mood.
Hey, what was that? What was that group
Rihanna
he was
wasn't.
in?
They-
And I didn't like
but
that. I
Rihanna's
told you,
different.
I didn't like that
One
halftime performance.
Yeah,
She was
they-
Was it
garbage.
One Direction?
They might be able to
Harry
bring.
Styles.
Oh, that
They'll
might be what
bring-
he's pitching.
Bring
Yeah,
the
you
Jonas
see what I'm
Brothers
saying?
out. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Something like that.
Nah,
I
That's
think-
inclusive. Just because we don't listen to it,
Yeah.
don't mean like a majority of
But,
Americans
I mean,
listen to it.
bring them out
Bring
during
them out,
after the
bring them
Bad
out.
Bunny.
Nah,
No, they're not doing it. It's they're picking between them.
They're
Not,
not picking 2 headliners.
yeah.
Bro, whatever
It
you're
costs too
doing,
much.
no, bro. I liked it better when you was doing
Well,
different
they
people. I don't want just one, like especially if Bad Bunny on, bro. You
They-
cannot come on and only play music
Oh,
in Spanish.
they
But you
brought
can't
out-
have 2 heavy hitters. You
Well,
can't
we
have
gonna
one
have
heavy
to have
hitter.
to-
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
they can.
we
Because
gonna-
remember they had Beyonce,
Bro, they
Bruno,
had Justin
and-
Timberlake and Janet Jackson.
Coldplay.
That was a good performance.
Yeah,
That was a
all
great
3 of
one.
them.
They had Janet Jackson and
But they all-
and Justin Timberlake.
Those are all 3 headliners.
They
I don't
got
know,
money.
maybe
Y'all
they can't.
acting like the NFL ain't got no money. They got
They
a
do.
little bag to throw these.
I don't know.
motherfuckers.
You
I
just
don't
said
know
it's
what
too
to do.
expensive for Drake.
Drake is too
Drake
expensive.
different. Drake
Drake's
charging
different.
$5 million to do the same show. To,
$5 million occasion.
yeah, and Drake. I done already seen that
And
show.
Drake
He not gonna put on
egotistic.
a
Drake
good-
will be like, I
Yeah.
want to do it with by myself and only my. You know what I mean? He's not
Exactly.
gonna want to do like
I'm
with
going-
other people.
He
Listen,
want to have fucking
Only people
40
he'd
on
do
a,
it is
on
with
a,
like Lil Wayne and like Nicki.
Now that would be crazy.
You know what I mean? He wouldn't do it with nobody else.
Hey, I'm going
They did
to.
a Young Money one.
That would be crazy.
Young Money one you can do. That's one of the ones you can just do by itself. You ain't gotta have too many extra people. One take, is your motherfucking socks off? Is that a toe I'm seeing, bro?
Oh, that man
Yeah,
got
This
comfortable.
nigga got comfortable over there.
That man
Man.
got
He was
comfortable.
stretching the other day. He got his toes out this week.
week.
I just seen a nigga toe curled up over there go like this.
Hey, if they do a Young Money Super Bowl show, I got to hear that gutta Baby Rock,
Nah,
Bedrock verse.
the Bedrock.
The Bedrock verse from what is it? I'm gutta.
Man. What else are they? They got a lot of songs together.
They got a lot of
that wouldn't
songs,
even be
bro.
hard. That would be like an easy
They
feel
wouldn't do
for,
Bedrock.
for an hour.
Yeah,
I didn't like that Rihanna. Rihanna was just by herself last year, wasn't she?
yeah. I didn't like
I
that
didn't like
shit,
that.
bro.
She was
I
pregnant.
give her a pass because
She
she's pregnant.
Yeah.
I didn't.
But
Why
Rihanna's
is she
big.
doing it
But
though?
she's
then?
big enough where she can.
Get her
She-
pregnant ass off.
She's
the
big
Super
enough where
Bowl.
she can be by herself though.
Hey,
Bowl halftime
don't
show.
you talk about Rihanna like that?
She got another baby on the way. You can kiss
Yeah.
my ass. She ain't on my list no more.
Tripping.
Ice Spice done replaced her. Put Ice Spice on the goddamn Super
That's
Bowl
what I
show.
said last week.
Bring Ice Spice out.
Nah.
She done got replaced.
Bring Sexy Red out.
All right, you tripping.
I ain't gonna lie to
I'm
you.
tired of hearing
I
about
ain't, gonna
Sexy
lie-
Red. I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't never
They
heard
need
no
to
Sexy
cancel her.
Red song, but I listened to that Ski Yee earlier in the car. Man,
We talked about that on the first pod.
Who cut it
man, I don't know. It came on the radio.
He cut it on, didn't he?
It came on the radio. She was in the car.
It came on your Spotify.
No, it came on the radio. But that song, she doing something.
You see, she got added to the rest of the Drake and 21 Savage's concerts.
I mean, she only got 2 songs.
I got to see that shit in October.
She only got 2 songs.
He's waiting on it too, bro.
He was mad about it first, and he got to thinking about it.
Yeah, he got excited.
I ain't like that Ski song. She got a banger in that
That
song.
Ski hit you hard as rock.
Now that Pound Town is a little bit different, but that Ski.
You listen to that Ski before you listen to some ESTG on the way to work.
Hey, chill out.
I mean, what in the works?
Said he wasn't listening to no ESTG, but he said that's Ski, man.
That's Sexy Red.
That's Sexy Red.
I had Pound Town on the way here.
Oh my God.
I was turned.
It's too late for Pound Town.
Man, so we got a crazy. This is another segment about the Beezy. Crazy. I don't even know what this segment can we call.
I ain't never seen no shit like this since a fan.
Hey,
yeah.
Yo.
That's wild. What made you tweet that, bro?
Yeah, it was a hype video, man. It got my blood flowing.
No,
Yeah,
that's not what you said.
Where did the blood flow?
We got a Nashville SC tweet. Fucking a brand new soccer team been around for 3 years.
Well, we've been longer
Less
than
than that, right?
No, they've been professional for
I've
that
been-
amount of time, but they were around way before that.
Where were they playing at? Were they always playing in Nashville?
No, we were playing like there was days where we were playing at fucking First Tennessee Bank.
They was playing at Pearl.
But the soccer team was always in Nashville.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
Soccer just now got big.
You got different leagues.
the
So they're
MLS.
MLS. They're a professional team. They used to be like motherfuckers used to work a 9 to 5, then go play soccer.
Okay.
You know,
I didn't know the MLS was big, so I went to one of your games in Atlanta.
And we went to
And they was having
Atlanta United.
They was having the League Cup then for Atlanta United. I think Atlanta United was in it.
games. I went to a game.
And I was going to one of your games, walking, and it was like, the Hawks, you motherfuckers going to the wrong game. And them motherfuckers all hype.
They was playing at Mercedes Stadium.
Everybody was calm going to your game. They was lit going to the soccer game. I said,
bro, you see the video? Game. You see the video when we scored that goal, bro? I felt like a beer flying everywhere.
Yeah, it was like a damn hockey game. Damn near.
No, but speaking of that
so
game,
after all the beer and shit was flying, you went on the tweet, I'm hard as a rock right now.
Why did you do that? What was going through your head when you did that?
What type of fan are you?
Man, I was turned, man.
You sick, brother.
So like, you understand, like soccer's my first love. You know what I'm saying? Like this is
before your wife. I be forgetting you was an athlete.
Before your wife?
Hey, man, like 40, 50 pounds ago, man. You know, I got married and shit went. Never mind.
That's good food. That's what it is.
Yeah.
He started eating collard greens.
Cornbread and shit.
Yeah.
He never had none of that Jiffy before. He got a little bit of that Jiffy with the sugar in it. That boy been gaining since.
Start sticking to him, huh?
Man, you got to work. I'm telling you.
So I used to play sports all the time. And then when I got work, I worked at a COVID lab during COVID. So I worked in an office setting, man, doing nothing but meetings and paperwork and shit. And I just,
chicken, it ain't hard to do.
It got out of hand.
It ain't hard to do.
But you was a Nashville SC fan since they, like before Geodis.
Before they became a...
I didn't know nobody was fans until Geodis came around. I didn't even know we had a team.
I wanted to go to a game last year, but it's just, I didn't have no time. I actually wanted to go to this game, but when
I told AP he could have got a swing. I know he could have got one.
I could have if I asked the right people. I didn't want to.
Saying,
bro. I did look at tickets when I found out. It was
just got lucky.
It was like 500, and then by the time I finished my workout that morning, it was like 8 something. I'm like, yeah, there's no way I'm going.
Price gouging.
I spent per ticket. I think it was like $345 each. But I got in there on the pre-sale.
That was decent though.
So you did the pre-sale then. That's why
we didn't pay the advertising games.
Yeah, we paid about $300. I probably would have paid about $300 a piece when we did that Giants game where it was hot.
And I wasn't even here this weekend. If I was here this weekend, I probably would have. I probably would have went.
Look, B was. I took remember because I did tell you. I was like, man, I get an extra ticket, man.
Oh man,
But my wife, she seen the game. My wife actually does like soccer.
Okay.
No, tell them from the beginning. You said, "Baby, Will, I got an extra ticket, man. I'm taking my pops. If my pops don't go, you can go."
No, so
but he had
boy, led you on, didn't he?
I know.
Yeah.
The boy sold you a dream.
He did sell me a dream though.
That shit crazy, man.
Hey,
if it was anybody but your wife, we might have been.
Man.
Yeah, if it was anybody but your wife, bro, we might have been scrapping. I
He
ain't
just
gonna
want to
lie.
let you know he has some tickets. That's all. That
He's trying
to flex on you.
I got some tickets. I'm connected in.
You probably text him, what about the games? Like, oh man,
I was excited though because guess what? I hit big on some parlays this weekend on soccer, so I made my money back.
Okay.
Yeah,
bro, he was trying to rub it in that he was going one, So he sent me the ticket. And then he was also texting me after that. He was saying, "Hey, price is going up."
He sent you the
Price
ticket.
is going up.
Price is going up.
He probably sent us the ticket and deleted it. You know how you can do the
Yeah, I thought I was on the damn stock market channel with the price, the ticker going up. This motherfucker, you thought he was a forex nigga.
He lying.
He was showing me the prices, bro.
I heard he sent you a picture of his ticket in invisible ink.
Damn near, bro. I was heated.
But no, the game itself, though, man, I would say, as far as any sporting event, that's probably the craziest environment ever.
Nashville,
well, besides Tennessee,
Nashville is a great sports city. I started going to Predator games a couple years ago
in the playoffs. Lit.
It was amazing.
I ain't been to one yet, man.
Oh, I went when they really went. They made their run.
Yeah,
they was throwing catfish. They was throwing
Man, it was throwing catfish on.
throwing,
I seen
like,
people
real
drink.
fish like this
I
big
seen
on the
people
ice.
pour a beer
Crazy.
into the catfish and
And
then
drink
drink it.
it.
That's the
Yeah.
country
it's
shop I've ever
crazy,
seen.
bro. It was so. It
That's
was
some Nashville
shit,
shit.
bro. It was
I
so
almost went and bought some
fun.
cowboy boots that day.
I was on the ice, bro. They was fight. It was one of the funnest like sporting events I
I
ever
would
been
say
to.
Wow.
when Nashville's like when our sports teams are good.
Bro,
like,
I think get
atmosphere-
behind them.
Yeah,
I think Nashville
way
should
more
get a
fun.
baseball team. They should
Bruh,
get like a Major League
same,
Baseball.
They've been
team.
working on
man.
it. Nashville Stars. They've been working
Where
on
they
it.
go to?
I'll do it.
They,
I don't know where they're gonna play at.
I mean,
I
you
don't
can't.
know.
The sounds
Too small.
They got a big ass parking lot right next to it, just like they would do Nissan.
Yeah.
I mean, you can
That's
really do it like
possible.
how the what's the A's? They just
No,
do it in.
I don't like that.
They could do it like the Astros
I
used
mean,
to
if you
do.
need a
Build it
big
in
enough. If you
Clarksville,
need a
fuck
big,
it.
yeah,
They could
no.
use the Titan Stadium
Build it in Pleasant View.
when the Titans new stadium gets built. They could probably use that.
Use Nissan.
Yeah, so
But I don't think the Titans are like the owners are going for that because they selling all the fans in the city on Beyonce coming, SEC championships and shit. So
Yeah.
I don't know if they'd be able to.
they're trying to take
Final
over.
Four.
So what you gonna
Fours.
have that and Bridgestone?
Think about this though. They can have Final Fours there. They can have Super Bowl.
Yeah, no,
national
cities only gonna get
championship.
cities only gonna get better.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
the
I'm
SEC
really
championship
excited,
might
man.
come up here if they leave, if it gets out of Atlanta.
Yeah,
I would definitely do Nashville for sure.
I will say I think this is a big for the team.
Yeah. What
Because-
about Nashville SC? Like how big is this for the club, bro?
I think
To
because
lose to
it's,
Messi.
To be there first is a big achievement. It's a
to
continental cup.
to lose to Messi is like
It's a
bro,
continental cup.
that's like losing to Jordan, Kobe. Bro.
Yeah,
you know what I
but
mean?
that's-
Like you
here's the
live with
thing.
that. You
Okay,
live with that.
Here's the crazy part about it is it was like in the 24th minute of the game, 23 minutes. He was quiet as a mouse because we had him pretty. But all you needs is just a pocket
In
of
soccer,
space.
yeah, that's all he needs.
Yeah.
All he
That's
needs is
all
enough,
he needs.
all he needs is enough to like hit the ball on the ground and get a
That
clear
ball
shot.
bounced off one person ankle wrong.
That's exactly what happened. That's how he got the ball.
Yeah, like
I
it just
know.
it just
Yeah.
rolls to him. Oh,
Literally,
Boom.
our defender blocked it and it rolled right into him wide open. I was like, you got to be
nah.
shitting
'Cause I
me.
go to soccer games overseas. They be nice,
He
but
kicked
like
that-
they be.
He kicked that one with his
Hey,
left.
I'm gonna hit you up. 'Cause
I'm going to a Milan. I think I'm gonna be an AC Milan fan.
ain't no.
You gotta be an AC Milan,
be-
man. They got Pulisic in them there.
Captain
be-
America.
So I'm.
You got to go to the Milano Derby.
I probably will. I
that's
always,
gonna be a crazy
always
game.
always buy a jersey of the soccer team. So I got
You
a
gotta get
Gala
Pulisic.
jersey, a Zenit jersey, and I got a Maccabi
You
jersey.
got to get a Pulisic jersey.
Hulk was at Zenit when you were there. The big Brazilian dude, big swole Brazilian dude.
Yeah,
He was there. He was the truth. Bro.
Zenit. They was Champions
They were
League.
good. Yeah, in the
Yeah.
Champions League.
Yeah.
They were supposed to, the crazy thing is the Champions League final was supposed to be in St. Petersburg
It
that year,
was,
but
yeah.
then the war happened. They changed it. They moved it to Paris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy. We was talking about we about to get sweet.
Y'all
was-
finna go out,
oh
bro.
man,
That's
I
gonna
didn't
fall
care
out.
how much it's gonna cost. I was gonna do that.
Yeah. That's
So
all.
I went to when they played Juventus.
Oh,
Then they played Juventus.
yeah.
That was a good game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm,
Was
They
Ronaldo
lost, but it
there?
was- no, he wasn't there.
He wasn't there
I
yet.
was I'm excited too because I was telling you a couple weeks ago, man, I'm trying to go to Italy.
Yeah,
So
no,
I
come
think
through.
we're gonna try to catch a basketball game and a
Come
soccer
through.
game.
Come through. Open
You can't
invite
tweet
to
no shit
everybody.
like that
Trail,
no more. He might disown you.
Trail ain't got his passport yet. He said he was going to. He ain't
Trail,
got the
come on,
paperwork or
man.
nothing.
He
He
ain't
just
no black-
had his
he
conversation
bullshit,
2
bro.
We
days
just
ago.
talked about 2
Ain't
days
got no
ago.
black
man.
white
There you
yet.
go.
Yeah.
He ain't
He
the pod, man.
ain't done nothing to it.
Oh man,
I damn sure I did not
you
go
can
back on
count on
there.
me.
All right.
I'm gonna have it. I'm a Purdue. I'm gonna have to extradite some shit.
All right.
Man.
Y'all-
You can go down to
I-
Atlanta and get the
That's what he about to
expedited
drive
thing.
down to
Something I have to
Atlanta.
I give the invite. I tell people to pull up. You know what I mean?
You know, I
So-
can't get 2 days off of work right now. I gotta wait till I get 2 days off in a Monday, Tuesday, or something before I go
Man,
anywhere.
You gotta
Yeah.
wait till them
Make any
breaks.
plans?
Yeah.
Yeah, but man, Messi's just in the inevitable, man. It don't matter. We were the better team all night. From start to finish, we were the better team.
Just
but
better
when you
players.
got you got the greatest player to ever do it, that's
How
sometimes
was
that's all
it?
you
They
need.
lost in
That goalie I was
penalties or
looking
what?
at look
Yeah, they
ass.
lost in penalties.
Yeah.
The goalkeeper.
That
They got all the way to the
goalkeeper-
goalkeepers.
Yeah.
The Nashville SC goalkeeper missed and the Inter Miami one
Yeah,
made
after
it.
they run through, so you got 10 players on the field plus the goalie.
Yeah.
So after they go through the 10 players,
Yeah.
the goalies take turns, sudden death back and forth.
What do you mean?
Like they take turns taking penalties against each other.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
That's how the game ended.
That's how the game ended.
Oh, that's fire.
They made theirs.
It was
and our
nerve wracking,
goalie-
man.
I knew we were cooked, bro, because our goalie he's bad with his feet. He can't
Our
kick.
goalie came in
I ain't
at
gonna
an
lie,
angle
that's
like he
kinda-
was hitting right, and then
No,
he went
first of
and
all,
kicked it straight right.
He set
He
the
looked
I ain't
like
gonna
ball.
lie
one
to
of
you,
the
that's kinda
Titans
fire,
kickers.
though. That's
He
kinda
gave
fire.
away. He gave away where he was kicking from the jump because he set the ball on the right side of the spot, and I was like, "This motherfucker's about to shoot right."
He went to the
He's-
right side and then went and lined up where you can only kick it right. Like you can't kick it back
his
left.
angle. His
from
angle
where
he took
from
on
where
his
he
right
angled
off.
off at.
I knew we were cooked, bro.
That's fire, though. I like that. It's like
It was some people
fun.
on Twitter complaining, but
that's
I
like
feel
doing
like
a free throw contest.
if
with
it
like
went
the
with Shaq,
two
right.
free throw shooters.
Hey, I made up for it though. You see, hold on, I
get
got-
Shaq and Zaza Pachulia out there to
I
shoot
made
free
up for
throws
it.
for win.
We won in my book. Let me show you.
Uh-oh.
That motherfucker
Look.
went and put the sliders up.
That was me today.
Something wrong with this man, bro.
He said, you know how long it take to score 163 goals?
he was
How
Listen,
many
he was
goals did
playing
you
on
score
rookie.
against Inter Miami on there?
I beat Miami 104-0.
He's playing on rookie.
I spent an
Put all
hour.
the sliders down.
Nah, you can't
No, I
even do
didn't.
that. That's
I just
the-
put it on. I just put it on beginner.
You know
That
what
was
he
it.
did? Nah, ain't no.
I swear
We
to
all
God.
we done all play video
You
games
know,
before.
Yeah.
I done
That's
read
like
it.
that's
No,
like
okay.
that's like nah, like you play Madden and like you
Okay.
switch
Send me that.
you
No,
switching
listen. No,
to,
look.
controllers.
How did I switch teams if they have zero? They have zero shots.
Nah, you went you
Like,
went
you had
and what's
two
it called?
controllers
You went and put
going
the
on.
slide. No, he wouldn't put the sliders
You
down.
gotta understand.
He had
I'm
to
the
do the
truth.
sliders.
He wouldn't put
I'm
the
the-
sliders down.
I'm the truth at FIFA.
That's outrageous.
I put the timer on 20 minutes per half.
How long did you sit here and do this?
He played
Almost
a
an
whole-
hour.
He played an hour for real.
I'm that hurt.
You was letting off steam. That's what you were.
Yes, bro. I'll challenge anybody. Matter of fact, we got to play Madden.
Yeah, we did.
Because y'all been talking sweet in the group. Y'all ain't never seen me.
I'm not talking no more.
I don't play sports
Yeah, I heard
games.
He
you
will. Don't
asked.
want to talk about it no
I'll
more.
play you.
I woke Mike today. Mike act like his Wi-Fi cut off
Can
today.
we play?
That's what I said
Yeah, we can. I ain't gonna be home tonight. I gotta go. I gotta go let my
We can't
dog
play
out.
right now?
but I'll be back tomorrow. Be back on tomorrow night.
I got work. You know what I'm saying?
Tomorrow
He
night.
running from an
I'm trying
ass
to make it
whooping.
happen right now.
Nah, I can't do that right now. I gotta
That's
let my
what
dog
He
I'm
out.
running from an ass whooping.
Yep.
Yeah.
See?
You know what's up. No, I might.
It ain't
Nah, because I gotta. Even then, because we got a PS5 over there, but I have to download the game.
Listen, I promise you, it ain't gonna take that long. I'm gonna get you out of there in 10 minutes.
Oh, he talking that shit.
Oh,
We can get you home in 10
you
minutes. Take
talking
it
about
off,
a
man.
game I haven't even lost in yet, for real. I lost with the Titans one
You gotta
time.
understand who I am. We're gonna get you out of
I
here.
know exactly who you are.
So you ducking or what?
You just got done playing a game on rookie mode. You want to talk to a vet?
Are you
You
ducking or
want to talk
what?
to a nigga who do this shit
Are
for
we
real?
gonna get off this pod and play or not?
Not today, but we'll play.
All right.
You'll get your ass whooping
See what I'm
soon.
talking about. See, he's scared.
That belt always hot.
Could be me.
Oh man.
I ain't gonna lie, I had a few more. I had like 3 questions, bro.
What was the question? Go ahead.
Oh,
Go ahead with
yeah.
the question.
I
real quick.
had 3 questions. I was gonna ask you about your EuroLeague championship run. That
okay.
was it.
Let me see which one. 'Cause I won the championship in Russia and
He said
Israel.
which one?
You said which one?
This nigga,
Yeah.
he been
That
like
last,
this.
this last one I actually watched live. That motherfucker
No, the
was
last one was cool
That one
in
was dope.
Israel because, like, you know what I mean, last year, like, started off the year good. Then I had surgery on my wrist.
Yeah.
Had a bad wrist surgery. So I was out for like 4 months. So trying to get back for that, you know what I mean, doing all the rehab. And I finally come back right in time for the playoffs, which was like big for me, you know what I mean, from a mental aspect.
Mhm.
Just being back, you know what I mean? And then we had some tough games, you know what I mean? We had to play who we played our rivals in the finals where they had Jordan McRae, they had Onuaku from Louisville, y'all might know him. So they had some guys on the team, you know what I mean? But we came out on top and that was pretty fun. So that was good.
Which one did you enjoy more?
I don't know. The Russia one was good because we came back down 3-1 in Russia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we were playing like we were playing like Cheska, which is like their government team. Like they're sponsored by that's like their main team.
Mhm.
So we came back and won that one. So everybody counted us out. So we had to shut them up real quick.
Which one was it? They had a fire going like in the stadium.
Oh, man, them basketball games is crazy.
Oh, Israel
dog.
game.
They be having flares
I'm
and
gonna show
everything.
y'all. I'll
bro.
show y'all the bro. They was lighting up flares and it was like smoky and stuff in the
Basketball
gym.
environment.
in the gym.
Any
bro.
of the
Yeah.
that's crazy in the gym.
No, they literally like they just light fires.
Yeah, European games is insane. Basketball games are crazy.
Here, let me show y'all.
God,
I say
dog,
that.
that's
This is
crazy,
like
bro.
this is like the. Bro, it's like tip off.
Yeah, that's
oh
insane,
my
bro.
God, dog. Yeah,
Send me
that's
that.
what I'm saying, bro.
Look,
It's
look like
crazy.
the Undertaker came out.
Yeah,
the cane.
I got y'all. Someone got the airdrop on.
Yeah,
Send it.
I think so. Yeah, my shit's on.
All right, hold up. Send it to you.
But what else you got? Morgan?
I was gonna say, what's the biggest difference between the NBA and saying the European game, like as far as like play style?
I'll say
challenges and stuff like that.
The NBA is more open. So when like dudes say it's easier to score, like look at them, it is easier to score because it's
in the NBA.
Yeah, there's no defensive 3 seconds, all that stuff. Like overseas, like the lanes be clogged up.
Yeah,
because like they be having these big 7-footers and they just sit in the paint.
Mm-hmm.
So that was one of the things I had to struggle with.
I was about to say, how did you adjust?
My first year in Europe, it was tough. It wasn't tough, but it just takes time getting used to because like I'm not used to playing. I ain't played like that since high school. You know what I mean? Where people just sit in the paint. So you got like because
niggas was sitting in the paint on him in high school.
You get used to like knowing the times when to drive, when to go. Like if I catch the ball in the post, I'll just wait 2 seconds. Cause I know, all right, he got to get out at some point. So when he starts going this way, you can't move 2 ways at one time. So then I go.
Right.
But like, I'll say like the European game's more like college. You know what I mean? Like
more fundamental.
Not more fundamental. It's just more of systems. You got to know like the sets. People got like your role's more defined. You know what I mean? Like if you're offensive rebounder, that's like you do that. If you're a shooter, you shoot. You know what I mean? Like the NBA, you can kind of invent yourself and kind of like it's more open. Like you can show your game.
Yeah.
More ISOs and stuff like that. It's not that many ISOs in Europe.
Can you like? I know in the FIBA they let you clear the, you know what I'm saying, over the basket.
Yeah. They do that in Europe, yeah.
Okay.
It took some time getting used to.
I
the first time it happened to me.
Different, bro.
It happened to me at a free throw. I almost snapped on the ref. I shot a free throw and then like it's bouncing around. Dude just comes on and knock it off.
That shit.
And like everybody start running down the court.
Hey, he over here. Hey.
I'm looking at the ref like, yo, what the fuck? Yo, what's going on?
I know AP too because he throw his hands up. He be like,
yo, what the? But then like my teammate had to calm me down like, yo, they can do that. I'm like, oh, it's my first game. So, but like you get but you get used to it. Like you get used to the rules, you know what I mean? Like that's some like 3 seconds in the lane. I mean, the rim knockoff might be the only thing. It's just like different.
I like that. If I was 6'8", I ain't gonna lie, I'd be playing the hell out of some defense if I could knock the ball off the rim.
You know what I mean? So, but it's at the end of the day, it's basketball. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
So like it's still basketball. You still get paid to do. Like I get paid to my dream job. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Get to travel the world. You know what I mean? Been in countries I would have never thought I would have been. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? You got to take the blessings with it.
For sure.
But, all right. This is just my last question. Any upcoming Europe League players that are on the NBA radar? He was just probably like
EuroLeague players?
Yeah. Or, if you know anybody that's like kind of on the NBA radar.
See, like let me think of like young cats.
I'm about to say, don't say Mike James.
Nah, because you know what I mean?
He made it and came right back.
There's this dude named Misic that was playing for Efes, a team in Turkey. He just signed with OKC. He's gonna be really good. Misic Valisic. He's Serbian. He's Serbian.
Like 18, 19?
Nah, he's like 27.
20. Oh, shit.
Like a 6'6" point guard.
Oh, and
then we got the EuroLeague MVP, Sasha Zinkov. He played for Olympiacos, team in Greece.
Yeah.
He just signed with the Kings. So like there's players like making the transition from EuroLeague back to the league too. So like that dream and that like window's never officially closed. You know what I mean? Like still like always up. Like you cut up for a year, you can always go back. You know what I mean? That's good because you finally seeing like some EuroLeague guys get like some big time deals, which is good for the league.
Exactly.
That's what Mike James did. I seen he went crazy probably like when you were in Turkey, I think.
Yeah, 2 years ago. Then he signed with
Brooklyn for a while.
Brooklyn.
Would you say?
Should have, yeah.
Would you say that like for basketball, like guys that are trying to make it to the NBA, like is there like a cutoff age where kind of guys realize like this may not be it? You know what I mean? Because like I know in soccer, if
every I will say every situation is different. You know what I mean? Because it's not like just like okay, everybody after 25 can't play. You know what I mean?
It is in soccer, really.
You know what I mean? But it's not. It's kind of like that, but it's not at the same time. Everybody has different paths. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Some guys gotta go to Europe before they go to the league.
Yeah.
Some people go to league and go to Europe like I did. You know what I mean? So, but you know what I mean? Like the thing for me, like I'm realistic about. It's like I'm not getting any younger. You know what I mean? I'm about to turn 30 in a month.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like guys that come in the league. 19, 18, you know what I mean? 20, you know what I mean? Like, so like some people are not realistic with themselves, thinking like NBA dreams and you're 33. You know what I mean? Like you can't, like it's just, that's not smart. You know what I mean? But you always have that window. But I would say like once you get, if you don't have any like league interests after 25, 26, I think that's like the perfect time to go overseas and start your European career.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Because you can make a lot of money over there, and you
traveling.
You playing in some good cities. Like I've lived in St. Petersburg. I lived in Tel Aviv.
Yeah.
I lived in, you know what I mean? I lived in Istanbul. About to go to Milan this year. Like, there's some great places. Like, you can go to Barcelona, Athens,
Madrid.
You know what I mean? Madrid.
And
you can go to Berlin. Like, there's great places where these teams are at, where you can live in for a year and play basketball.
In those stops, did you have a good relationship with the community, like the people?
Yeah,
there?
I always try to embrace the cultures everywhere I go.
Gotcha.
Like in Turkey, like I tried to embrace. Cause that's my first stop was China, which China was kind of rough. You know what I mean?
Different.
China was different. China was by far different. People stare at you. You know what I mean? The language barrier was the worst in China. You know what I mean? Like China I wouldn't say I had that much fun in China because it was like I was by myself.
Yeah.
Like I was literally going to practice, going to the hotel room. Like none of my teammates spoke English. I had like a translator that was only at practice. You know what I mean? So
you ain't had that James Harden treatment over there.
I ain't get the James Harden treatment. No. So that was kind of rough. But in Turkey, I kind of try to embrace it. You know what I mean? And then in Russia, I try to embrace it. And even Israel, I try to embrace it too. Because, you know, they got different cultures, different religions.
Yeah.
Like Turkey, they're Muslim. Russia, they're like some form of
Orthodox Christian.
Yeah. And then in Israel, they're Jewish. You know what I mean? So I've been in different places, different cultures and all that stuff. So I do appreciate that. I get to see how people live and how they interact. And you know what I mean? So
who had the best food?
Russia.
That's a good question.
Russia had the best food?
Russia had the best
What
restaurants.
was it? Goulash.
It wasn't goulash though. Like in Russia, like I won't say I liked Russian food, but they had the best restaurants.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So they had some steakhouses out there.
Yeah, steakhouses, Italian restaurants, Asian spots.
I know they got to make a good steak out there because some motherfuckers
great
like
steak. Great.
they
had this spot called Meat Coin. Oh, we used to go after games.
It's called Meat what?
Meat Coin.
Meat Coin.
Yeah, man.
Bitcoin. Meat Coin.
They came out with the steak like there was
Like
like
crypto.
the Salt Bay dude. They would make it in front of you and everything.
Man.
Oh, that's what's
was
up.
fire.
Yeah,
What about Turkey's food? They got the kebabs and shit over
Yeah,
there,
they
don't
got the kebabs and all that stuff.
Oh, them the dudes I be seeing on Instagram?
Yeah, that's
like
Turkey.
Salt Bay is Turkish.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like
That's what surprised you didn't say Turkey.
I did go.
No, so like you didn't say them were like your favorite food.
The thing is, when in Turkey, I wasn't there that long because COVID hit. I was only there for like 3-4 months, so I didn't really get to like dive into it. Like I was in Russia 2 years. I was in Tel Aviv for a whole year. You know what I mean?
Right.
Turkey was on there for like 4 months at the maximum, so I didn't really get a deep dive. Into the culture, but I did enjoy my time in Turkey.
Have you been to Milan yet at all?
Yeah, I was there a couple weeks ago for physical.
Did you, from your first initial, like, did you like?
Yeah,
like the
I
city?
like it. Like the club
like
thing's real professional. I'm gonna like it. It's gonna be my first like European city.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. So I'm excited about that. You know what I mean. Getting a place where I get like all the seasons, like a fall, a summer, a winter, and all that
When you
stuff.
said club scene, I thought you was talking about like going
Yeah,
out.
my mind was.
I
thought that too.
The club, like, no, you call
professional.
In Europe, it's all called clubs.
Like soccer teams are called clubs too.
When you said professional, I was like
it's professional.
Is he talking about plush?
I was like,
I'm not talking about plush.
that motherfucker.
Nah.
And
But
then you start talking more about. I was like, he's not talking about.
the team is like real professional. It's gonna be like NBA. They got like they got a chef there. You know what I mean? Like
take that shit serious.
yeah. So like it's gonna be like the league in a sense. So I'm excited about that. You know what I mean? Living in the city. I got some teammates I played with before, so I'm gonna know some people there already. So it's gonna be good.
Where can we watch it? Not only for us, but for
The
audience.
EuroLeague app. You know what I mean? EuroLeague TV.
Okay.
You know what I mean? They got an app on. You know what I mean? Like there's places to watch the game. You know they got an app you can watch.
$9.99 a month.
Nah, it's not
it's
that
like
much.
$5,
It's like
$6.
$5. It's not expensive. Even and then last year, at the end of our games in the playoffs, they had a deal with ESPN.
Oh, they're showing them
all
on
the playoff
ESPN
games.
Plus.
They were doing on ESPN Plus. Yeah,
that's
so they'll
nice.
probably do that again this year too.
And when's your season for people that don't know too?
EuroLeague starts October 1st. You know what I mean? I got to report Wednesday. So September would be like our preseason.
Right.
Then we start games in October and we'll go to May. May starts playoffs. And then we'll probably finish like beginning of June.
Season.
Y'all need to
10
do a
months.
little.
It's long. You got to do a little bid over there.
Y'all need to bring Austin P over there for a little preseason game.
Nah, we should. Nah, we smack them.
If you bet on the games, you can watch them on FanDuel.
Yeah, you can.
Like
you can
FanDuel and MGM, they be on there.
I'm not advocating no sports betting, but yes, you can bet on the games and all that stuff.
I'm gonna hit you up.
Parlay
I ain't gonna respond. I want no parts of that.
I need 28, 7, and 5.
Hey, Pig, you should have got
that.
28. I'm 5 assists too, nigga. You asking for a career day.
Yeah, LeBron numbers over there.
What the fuck wrong with him?
No, you don't score like people don't average 28 over there because the games are shorter. So like if you average like 16, that's like averaging like 25 in the league.
Yeah. That put it into perspective what Luka just did over there a couple weeks ago.
I'm trying to tell folks.
Nah, bro, that shit nuts.
How many did he score?
But he averaged 30 over there.
Even Anthony Edwards scoring 34 today is crazy.
Yeah,
that's a lot. 30, like 20 is a lot overseas. So like once you get over 20, you had a great day.
Remember a couple years ago when he almost carried Slovenia to the final against the U.S., bro? My God.
He probably will this year.
What you think he's going to do this year to them boys? You think?
No, so I talked to you about Luka because he ain't made it past the second, third round in playoffs. But Luka, man, they
got them little Slovenian shooters over there.
They be talking about when Luka when Luka played for his country. They say he slim up. They say he gets slimmer. They say the muscles start showing.
He probably don't eat that much food. Like he probably know how to eat healthy over there.
Food is healthier overseas.
Yeah, he probably know how to eat healthy over there.
They don't be putting all that bullshit.
I thought like he wasn't eating, like he was fasting or something like that.
Nah.
Like Kyrie.
Nah, but
the meat
food,
different
like,
over there. Vegetables different.
All
All this shit
better. Like they cook it better. Better oils. There's no like GMOs and all that stuff in the food. Like
Goran Dragic, he plays for Slovenia.
Yeah, he's Slovenia.
Yeah,
like a lot of these players, like that's the good thing about basketball. It's becoming way more international.
Oh yeah,
like a lot of these guys are from different countries. Like, and there's all what I mean. The best guys playing NBA, but again, even though like I'm excited for this World Cup, even though the Ivory Coast, I played for them last summer for the qualifiers. I didn't play this year because of my wrist and stuff like that. But they're in the World Cup.
You played for the Ivory Coast?
Yeah, last summer. Yeah, for the World qualifier. I played for them to get qualified for the World Cup.
Oh, that's what's
I didn't do it this summer because I wanted to focus on my wrist and stuff like that. But like they're playing the game. They play Spain, Indonesia, and somebody else. Yeah, but they're in Spain's group, so it's gonna be tough for them. But you know what I mean? But they're playing. They're gonna be playing, get some good talent and stuff like that.
Yeah, European talent in the NBA is great. Think about like who's the best U.S. player? Like who's the like? I know they were but pushing job, but as the best U.S. player. But
the best U.S. player for what?
No, like I'm saying like who could they use as a marketing tool for the
I mean, I think the best U.S. player is not playing.
It's still Steph, LeBron, KD, like
the next wave.
D-Book,
Ja, Tatum.
I was just trying to put my jaw narrative.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You said all that just to try to get
some stuff. Yeah, he's nice though. He's nice though. But there's some talent in the league.
I was there when he came to Austin Peay and dropped 40 on him.
Yeah, some league. There's some talent in the league.
Different.
I don't think John need to play over there, man. He been trying to dunk on like his trying to dunk on people, bro. Like I don't want to see him play no extra games, bro. Because every time he land, I be feared for his life, bro.
That thing, D Rose need to teach him how to stay on his feet.
He be landing like he playing slam ball, bro.
It'd be terrible, bro.
Bro, you need to calm that shit down.
It'd be terrible.
You about to get $250 million. You out here going head first into the rim, trying to put your whole body in that motherfucker.
His decision making is a little off, ain't it?
Obviously.
I like it though, man.
His decisions he be making, bro.
If he can develop
he's young. He's a young cat. He's 22. Like you gotta imagine, you gotta give him some slack.
Yeah,
he's 22 years old. He's got
shit ton
all
of
the money in the world he can need. Even Zion too. When
I would have got kicked out.
Imagine Zion. Like, bro, we all make mistakes. We all make mistakes at 21, 22.
I can't talk too much shit.
That's what I'm saying. Every one of us had mistakes at 21, 22. His shit just gets magnified because
he's on a bigger stage.
He's on a bigger stage and he's got way more money. So his problems are like just out of this world. You know what I mean? Like, yes, he needs some growing up to do and decision making, stuff like that. But we all did stuff like that. You know what I mean? We all did.
What do you think about Zion?
Same thing. Like they're just young guys that making mistakes. We all been there. So you gotta cut them some slack.
Man, Zion
my path would have been a little closer to Zion's than Ja's, though. I ain't gonna lie.
That man Zion is wild, bro.
I don't think Zion, bro. That girl, she's
I don't believe her. I don't believe her. You know what I mean?
I did at first, but the more the more attention she kept getting, bro, and then as soon as she stopped getting attention, bro, she started lying more.
The pregnancy test was what did it for me.
And more things started
we can't sit here, but we all done bullshit. You know what I mean? Like we just got away with it. they just get caught up in this. You know
I
what I mean?
didn't get away with it.
Yeah, we always did
you
bullshit.
ran a whole racket at
I
a
didn't get
Christian
away
camp.
with it.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
No, I didn't, bro. Honestly, I didn't get away with it. It's
So
getting
you got-
back
you-
up 10 years later.
So you got to cut them some slack. You know what I mean? And then they just got to know that they got to grow up. You know what I mean? Because again, like you're 22, eventually you'll be 30. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
facts.
And then like at the end of the day, the grown men, you got to like there's consequences for your actions. You know what I mean?
Right.
So like you do this bullshit. Yes, somebody might give you benefit of the doubt because you're young, but you still got now you got to deal with the consequences. You know what I mean? So not to serious it out, but like, you know what I mean? They just got to grow up and hopefully they got people in the corner telling them like it's not the end of the world. You know what I mean? Like you
Right.
still,
Because it could have easily went the other way for Ja.
yeah, easily. He
Easily,
could
fam.
have like I
Died.
won't say
He
he's
could have
lucky.
really crashed out.
I'm not saying he's lucky. He only got suspended. What, he get 50 games? Or
20,
how?
he only got
25.
25.
You think it was too
Yeah.
much or no?
I'm not
It was-
saying. No, I don't want
I
to.
don't like how the
Yeah.
NBA used him either,
It was
though.
I'm not
strategic.
saying
No, it was
25, but the
strategic,
thing is,
though.
though, he could have got suspended the whole year.
It's strategic
Easily, bro.
because they don't go on national TV
No.
until he get back.
I'll tell
It's
you why.
strategic because the All NBA stuff.
Exactly.
Because now he's not going to
He
make as
can't
much
qualify.
money.
Nah.
Exactly.
The new CBA, that's the reason why it's going to hurt him in his pockets.
Exactly.
But like, still though, like he could have got suspended a year. He could have got gun charges.
Hey, when they said,
you know what I mean? Like if he would have took it on the plane, you just
Hey.
don't know. Like he could have got serious trouble.
when
Exactly.
when Adam Silver came out and said during the finals, we're not going to talk about this matter until after the finals. Oh, that motherfucker.
I thought it was
Yeah,
really
you know
bad
what I mean?
then.
Like it could have been worse. So I won't say he's lucky because like nobody's lucky in that situation. It's unfortunate,
Mhm.
but
Yeah.
like it just could have been a lot worse. So you know what I mean? You just gotta like put your head down, put the work in, and just you know what I mean. Come out on the other side.
If you come out and ball, don't make a fuck.
that's the thing about
That's-
sports. That's
that's
the one.
what
That's
it
the
is.
bad
That's
thing
all you
about
gotta do is
sports.
come out and ball.
Yeah.
If you hoop,
It's the good
if
and the
you
bad.
hoop,
It's the good and the bad about
You
sports.
hoop and you're winning games. People, you put up with all the bullshit.
Johnny
all-
Man-
we
Johnny
all know-
Manziel.
We all
Yeah.
know you got that star player that like is an asshole,
we
does
just
dumb
seen it.
shit,
Mhm.
don't pass the classes, but he's winning you games, so you let it
Don't
slide.
matter. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We literally just seen it in Johnny Manziel.
Yeah, so
dog.
saying
Yeah.
the OC.
If you ball, they do not give a fuck.
You let
He
it
don't
slide.
care, bro.
He's out there doing cocaine and doing all kinds of
You
stuff.
let it, hey, but he's winning you games on Sunday.
Yep.
Keeping your job, you let it go.
I ain't gonna
Motherfucker
lie.
beat
The
Bama.
more I watched that, I went back and watched it again. Cliff Kingsbury be on that powder, man.
No, he has to be, bro. That's what I thought
he
too.
looked like his eyes just got that powder look,
AP,
like
you
that
seen
little.
it?
Yeah, I watched it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
That's
crazy.
what I thought too. He got that deep dish in his eyes, like a
Yeah, he looked like he been staying
Hey.
awake some long nights.
His
Yeah.
agent put on a masterclass for publicity.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
I mean,
convincing.
but that's what I mean. That's what
the
the agent's supposed to
That's
do.
his job.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's his job. He said, "Hey man, ditch that little friend you got.
That's fucked up too, though.
Ditch him."
That was
It is
fucked up,
messed
bro.
up. It is messed up.
Because they didn't talk at all. Even they both on the same dock and they still haven't talked.
Yeah, that's messed
Yeah.
up a little
That's
I
fucked
feel
bit.
like that's a little cap, but I don't know. Maybe homie did something that what's the college?
Maybe.
No, they said it was a clean break.
that
Like
Johnny Manziel.
it was bam. But that was his best friend, bro.
Yeah, that was a little
that's
fucked up.
that's fucked up. You know?
Yeah, I don't know. We don't know the whole story. We just know what they talking about on there.
Really.
Exactly. Like the Michael Oher shit. We don't.
Yeah,
we
we
don't
don't
know
know
if the
the
shit
It's
is
all
true.
allegations. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It all, the thing was that everything comes into the light. You know what's done in the dark comes to light. You know what I mean?
Right.
Everybody always reacts fast, but you'll get the facts. So,
Mhm.
Facts.
Did that Florida doc come out yet? Well, we
I
can end
can't,
it before
bro.
I
I
get
can't
there.
Yeah, we doing that. We
Yeah,
got to see that when it comes out. I don't think it's came out yet.
Yeah, because I mean, back in the day, I was a Tennessee fan, so I didn't really fully
Back in the day.
appreciate the Florida thing.
You ain't a Tennessee fan no more?
I still am, but
Okay.
back then, I didn't support Florida at all,
I'm a
so I didn't
Florida
keep
dog.
up with them
Yeah.
probably as much as I could
And
have.
Tebow
Like
days
just
and
being
shit, man.
just being a football fan, I
Mhm.
wasn't really.
They
I
were
was very
different, bro.
biased. Yeah, I didn't watch for them.
Yeah.
Like I didn't watch Reggie Bush and them, and when he
I
was
was
in
sort of
college.
hating on Reggie Bush too when I was at OT.
Yeah,
just because
I was a
wasn't a
Tennessee
fan.
fan through and through,
I was
bro.
a Texas fan.
Eric
back
Berry
then,
and them.
so.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, in the pod.
Oh, come on, bro.
I was. I was
Tennessee
bro.
dude.
What's
I
wrong
was
with
a
you?
Texas fan.
What even? You
being a
ain't got no
Texas
family
fan?
in Texas.
I was a Texas and a Georgia fan.
You
growing
should have
up
been a
football.
Georgia
Oh,
fan.
yeah.
I understand
Hey,
My
Georgia.
dad, my
Oh,
dad was a big Georgia
Georgia.
fan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
his dad like well known
my
out there
dad
in
was a
Georgia.
big Georgia fan. Like,
Yeah.
so I get that for him. And then I used to live in Houston, and I just became a UT fan when I was younger.
You what?
Texas.
UT, Texas.
No, Texas. They ain't
Texas.
That's
Texas.
probably
Yeah,
UT.
yeah, my
Yeah,
fault, my
That
fault,
ain't
my
UT,
fault.
bro.
Show some
My fault.
goddamn respect.
That's
dog.
what I'm saying.
But it's
right?
crazy.
Damn.
It's crazy because Texas recruited me,
We taking them off the thing
and
of fast check.
Texas recruited me, and like my high school coach was like, "Hey, he likes y'all." Like
Yeah.
Coop would be like, "Hey, he really likes y'all," but they didn't really believe him.
Mm.
So they was like coming and
That-
going.
that
So I was
kinda,
like,
yeah.
whatever.
Was that a dark horse?
No, they didn't really recruit me. Like,
I'm saying if
it would have been a dark horse that recruited me, a little bit.
They put the offer out
I
there,
could have put a
but
little crystal ball in.
That's
even
when
more
that's
red.
when KD was there. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it could have been a dark horse.
For sure. Yeah. Well, yeah, man. That'll end it up. Y'all cool?
Yep.
Okay.
Wrap it up.
Once again, appreciate you coming, man.
Nah, yeah, appreciate y'all having me, man.
It's good, man. Trail.
that way, the one way, the only way.
Beezy. One take on the boards. Appreciate y'all, man.
Yes, sir.